I need help!
Yo, yo. Make sure my volume is good. Yeah, how loud is the music compared to my voice right now? Is that a good level? Is it too high, too low? Let me know. Green skin, what's going on, bro? Magic, what is up? This day has been odd. We have moral, no, not Morrowind. That's y'all talking in the Discord. No, we got Oblivion that actually dropped today too, out of nowhere with fucking A and B options when it comes to gender. Of course, we already knew that shit was gonna happen. We already knew that was gonna happen. Listen, like anybody was surprised that they put that in the new Bethesda remake, you're crazy. There's no fucking way you could have thought that that was gonna be, there was gonna be, come on now. We already knew that was gonna be the thing, bro. They look fucking ugly. They do. We got Oblivion and another GDC conference with Kim Blair. I didn't see that one at all because my thought process is off Kim Blair. Yeah, so we got that. People making videos about me still, even though they're not showing up because I sent them invites. It's not happening, bro. Bro, listen. This is what I'm telling you, man. This is a weird day. This is a weird day. So I use this time to unwind when it comes to this shit. So yeah, but they look fucking ugly, bro. Listen, I tried my best to make a semi good looking character. She does, but when it comes to Monster Hunter World compared to bro, it's not comparable. It's not. Monster Hunter Wild's character designs look wildly better than Oblivion. Like, it's not even close. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is these character designs? Their defaults look terrible. They look like they literally got beat with an ugly stick. I know, like, when people say that shit, like it's like an over exaggeration, but it's actually for real with that. Yeah, bro, listen, Dragon's Dogma 2's character designs look light years better. You can create, matter of fact, bro, listen, let me double down on that though. Dragon's Dogma 2 got the best character customization to this day. To this day, like it's not even close. You know I gotta find that, hold up.
To this day.
To this day, bro. Dragon's Dogma is literally the best character creator that you can find. Because you can create anybody you want. Literally, I've done it multiple times. Morrowind chicks look better than, yes, facts they do with them triangle titties. Bro, 100%. Yo, listen. You know I gotta start off the day petty, right? Petty J's coming out right now. Petty J's coming. Petty J gotta tell you how cowardly people are, right? Petty J do. So let me show you how petty J is, right? But I stand on business though. Like, I'm not petty for a reason though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm petty with a purpose, right? So remember this guy? He made another video about me, right? Apparently I'm popular. Bro, I did not know how popular I was. Nor do I give a fuck, right? Sue, what's going on, Sue? I don't care. I'm not on here for popularity. I'm on here just to say what I want to say and have fun, right? So, but apparently people making videos on me is getting views. I had no clue. that I can get other people views. That is ridiculous to even think about. But this guy apparently made another video about me because he was eating good the last one, right? So this is what I said, because I don't do back and forth talking. Like, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to make a video about you. You make a video about me, then I make another video about you. Then we do this whole back and forth thing, right? That shit is tit for tat. I don't want to do that. So I just tell him the second time that I seen his notification, right? That somebody let me know that he made another video. All I said was this: pull up to my live stream. This is the second time your goofy ass made a video about me. Just pull up and talk in real time, right? So let me let you guys read this. Let me let you guys read this right quick, right? What type of person, let me turn down this volume right quick, right? Let me turn this shit down. Okay. What type of person, after somebody says, pull up to my live stream, says, let's play some Gears 5 1v1? Like, who does that? Who does that? And then I said this, I said, no, let's talk on stream so everyone on my platform and yours can see what I'm talking about, right? So if you want to, you know, prove me wrong that I'm stupid or something like that, right? Wouldn't the best way to do it is to on live where both your audience and my audience can see both of our positions, right? Wouldn't that be fair? Both of our positions can see exactly where we're coming from. Like, if I'm easy to prove wrong, all you have to do is show up and talk, stand on your ideas, but people don't do. Bro, this is the 5th invitation I have sent somebody like this and they have ducked me. The 5th time. It's getting annoying. It's like, either shut up talking about me or pull up. It's simple. I don't get this. So now, look, he said, bro, I'm a gamer. We talk enough in this community. We can talk and play the game at the same time. So I'm interested. It's like, what? Then I said, so you're not going to take the invite. You made 2 videos. Stand on what you say when there's real-time discussions going on, right? And then he said, we can talk while we play 1v1. Aren't you a gamer, bro? What the fuck? Bro, see, this is what I'm saying. I literally think there's something wrong with him. That's why I told him I'm not gonna pursue this further. There's something off about you. No normal person responds like this. So then I said, nah, bro, like I said, I'm inviting you to address your issues. I'm not gaming with you. You playing games with me, bro. All you have to do is say yes or no. It's simple. And then he puts a question mark. Like he doesn't understand what I'm talking about. Bro, damn, this is just what I said at the end of the day, because like I said, I realized that I'm talking to somebody who is mentally challenged, right? So I just said, you have a good one, bro. And that's it. And I just left it at that. Then he's saying this. He said, Dark, I heard you have a thing for King Trash. He deleted his comment. It must be correct. What the fuck is he talking about? What is this? Yeah, so I don't even understand what this shit is talking about, but this has nothing to do with what I just said up here. This guy's mentally retarded. This guy's literally mentally retarded, and he made 2 videos on me. And all he had to do was say, no, I'm not pulling up. Yes, I'm not pulling up. It's that simple. I would have had you on today. Motherfucker, this is how, listen, this is how much I believe what I'm standing on. I would literally go anywhere that anybody has a problem with me on, right? Like if anybody has a problem with me and they want to discuss something with me, send me a fucking invite. It's simple, but they never do. Then when I send him an invite, because he made 2 videos about me, he's ducking. He's not. So this is why, bro, like, so I literally have to quit, you know, because this would get me more mad than, you know, than it actually should be. Because we all know what's going to happen. He's not going to do it. He's not. So this is just getting me mad at this point. So I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to leave it at this. You have a good one, man. And that's it. This dude invited me to play Gears of War when I asked him to stand on his own ideas about me. What the fuck is this? I've never had that happen to me before. I've never had somebody offer to 1v1 me in a video game because they had a public dispute about what I said. What? Bro, Bro, the internet is a funny place, man, for real. This can only happen on the internet. Period. You said what I think about Doom the Dark Age, and don't know what the second one is, but Doom the Dark Age, I'm definitely streaming that game. That game is fire. I'm replaying currently Doom Eternal to get me ready for Doom the Dark Ages. Yeah, that 1v1 me shit is fucking ridiculous. So say, yeah, like, you know, Jay, it's weird how people like are now just catching on to outright grifters, something that's been happening for years. Thank you. Listen, grifters on both sides actually been happening for a long time. So absolutely, it's weird. There's actually real grifters out here doing real stupid shit, like Melanie Mack. She's the definition of a right-wing grifter. Practice what you preach. That's all you have to do. Should have just ignored him after you said 1v1, to be honest. Yeah, true. You know what? Like, so that's what I'm going to start doing, though, for real. Like, listen. What I'm going to do the next time somebody say something, because it's going to happen. Because, like, so I had no idea how wide, like, far my videos went. I had no clue. There's a lot of, listen, it's not just him. It's a lot. I sent 5 invitations for people to come talk to me. None of them showed up. None. So what does that tell you? Y'all just want to bitch behind the scenes, even though y'all know y'all wrong. All you have to, bro, listen, it's easy to make me feel stupid. All you have to do is join the live and have better points. That's it. People are annoying, man. They're annoying. But it is what it is. We got Cloak and Dagger here today. I'm gonna try to get as far as I possibly can with this shit, because you guys know how the schedule play out with me. We end up talking a lot and I end up doing very little drawing. We all know this. Bro, come on. Yeah, what would a 1v1 accomplish? Nothing. No, he's not even an alpha male. Listen, Sue. Let me explain something to you, like, when it comes to this type of shit, right? He knows who I am. Let me reiterate that to you. Black people like him know who I am. All right? Let me just tell you this, though. What he's doing is some Revenge of the Nerds type shit. Because you know how I know why he's doing that? He brought up the fact that I didn't know about gaming because of my Steam gamer tag. And this dude literally compared. This dude brought it up like it was a point. Like he said, bro, like you're only level 1 on Steam. What the fuck does that have to do with being a gamer? What does that have to do with any, bro? There are 3 other systems. There's Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Wii, Switch. What the fuck are we talking, bro? What does you being level 1 on Steam have to do with your knowledge on gaming? This is, people are retarded, man. So that's what I'm basically saying. There's no point. There is no point in this, man, for real. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm done with talking to him, man, for real. Like, if this dude still want to show up, the invitation is open. The invitation is open. Period. That's all you have to do is show up. Trying to game with someone after you call them names is crazy work. That's because, bro, like, he knows what this shit is about, though. He knows for a fact. This dude wasn't expecting me to call him out. This dude was not expecting me to say, hey, show up to a live stream today. He wasn't expecting that. And he's streaming right now. You didn't know that, did you? This dude is actually streaming right now, even though I invited him to come on my live stream. He's streaming right now. But you know what? There's no point, because he's not going to do it. Yes, I've seen this done before on other people's streams. Haters never call it. No, they don't, because they bitches, bro. That's why I be like, bro, see me? Like, so I have to understand the internet more, because like, this is a game, like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like these people who are terminally online, right? They are not the same as people in real life. That's where I have to get my mind wrapped around that. I have to understand how these people operate on the internet, because me, I'm still stuck on dealing with people in real life. This is not how real life people deal with shit. Real life people, like if they have an issue, they talk about it in person. You know, like if you really got smoke with me, like if you got smoke with me, just pull up and talk like a grown up. You're an adult. Say, hey, listen, you know, I didn't like how you said this, or hey, I don't agree with this. We can have A casual conversation is two adults. It's simple. It doesn't have to get anywhere. It doesn't have to get violent. It doesn't have to get, you know, where we're screaming over it. No, we can, bro, listen, I'm 30 plus. I'm 30 plus. We can have a casual conversation. If you truly believe in what you're saying is right, then stand on it. It's that simple. But nobody ever shows. It's not fun for me, bro. Nobody ever shows up. And I hate that shit. Nobody does. I sent all these invites out to a party, bro. I'm starting to think I got cooties. Bro, do I got cooties? What the fuck I got, man? You already know those mods for Oblivion is going to be through the roof. That's if they allow the mods to even happen. Because I'm starting to hear that there are no mods allowed right now. So once the mods start coming in, we'll see how this game looks. Because you already know how they did back in the day, man. Yeah, that would have won the fight for real. Came back from seeing Sinners and, well, Dr. Umar would be pleased for the day. Now look at this show. Bro, what's going on with Sinners? Like, is Sinners actually a good movie? Because, like, I actually did want to see that movie, though. Like, I did want to see it. I can't believe like I'm about to say this, but I actually have respect for Hypnotic. Nah, for real. Hypnotic was very professional. Hypnotic is a grown adult. When me and Hypnotic had an issue, right? Like, or not even me and Hypnotic. Like, so I just had an issue with somebody that was on this panel, right? Hypnotic was like a grown man. He approached me within the comment section, DM. He didn't blast her like our shit that we had going on behind the scenes. This is how I knew I was talking to an adult. I'm like, Hypnotic is a real one. So there's really nothing bad I could say about him, though. Like, he actually approached me like a man. Told me straight up, hey, listen, this is what I disagree with. This is what I don't. You know, we hashed it out and we discussed it. This is how it should be done. But these pussy ass people, other than him, don't act like that. They don't operate like that. So that's why I can't give Hypnotic his kudos on. He did it. He handled that situation like a fucking man should. No other person does that. Well, the people that I dealt with, you know, who talk shit about me, they don't handle it like that, man. They're not going to approach me. They're not going to offer an invite. Hypnotic sent me an invite. Nobody else did. Yeah, he practices what he preaches. Yeah, he does. He does. That's what I respect about him. What's going on, baby Spike? Lover's Lab will always be a site for Gooner mods. You said Nexus doesn't allow them. Yeah, Nexus is getting weird, man. Nexus is getting very, very weak. Very weird. Rare Riot, appreciate it too, bro. He said, "Sup, Jay? What do you think of Oblivion Remaster? Body type A and B. Other than that, the game looks good. Body type A and B, ugly ass characters. You know, but that's, bro. But we all expected this though. Like, it's 2025. Plus, it was made by an American-made studio, Bethesda, that have woke policies in them. Of course, they're gonna look like that. They're not allowed to make the characters that the West, you know, that like these Asian countries are gonna make. They're not allowed to do that. So this is what we're gonna get. So, you know, there's that. I'll probably try Oblivion in like 2 to 3 years post-launch after the modders have cooked. True. But I'm still gonna play it though, because like the child in me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still gonna, but guess what though? Like, I get to play it for free. Game Pass, baby. So I'm gonna play it on Game Pass, you know, because of Blended. This game is my childhood, bro, for real. Like, so I'm still gonna play it, even though like I know the, you know, come on. They're gonna cook though. They're still gonna cook. The modder's gonna cook. No, Sue, I love the fact that I'm getting trouble. Listen, this just let me know how popular that I've gotten. Like, I had no clue that my videos went far like that. No clue at all. Like, I thought the people didn't even know who the fuck I was. But I'm having so many people who are, look, you know, like high and wide, knowing who the fuck I am, like, and commenting on what I'm saying. Hey, you know how I know that what I'm saying is correct? They can't stay the fuck away. There are haters that I have on my channel that will literally disagree with me on everything I say, right? They'll be like, yo, bro, you a coon. Yo, bro, you this X, Y, and Z shit, right? They still here for the next video. They still here for the next post. They still here for the next whatever the fuck I do. Show up during my live streams. What do you, bro, what person you know would act like that to a person that they don't fuck with? There's nobody on this planet that I would not like or not vibe with that I will want to be around them. It's just not going to happen to me. Maybe I operate differently, but I would not show up to somebody's live stream or even know their schedule on when they post. I wouldn't know this. But I got haters that actually love me. So that's why, hey, fuck it. Keep showing up. I love it. Because y'all never going to call in. Y'all just going to sit on the sidelines and just say shit in the comments though. So that's fine with me too. So I just have to understand what I'm dealing with here. You know, like on the internet. The internet is a different place. It's not the same place as real life, man. People do not, people just like to troll on the internet. That's all it is. Like, I gotta get that through my thick ass skull to be like, bro, listen, this is just how it's gonna be. He said, just chilling, Jay. I just read something about Thunderbolts, and apparently they're saying it's really good. That's what I've been hearing too, though. I've been hearing the Thunderbolts is actually very good, actually, too, though. Which I'm actually gonna see. I don't care what people say. People might be marveled out. People might be X, Y, and Z, whatever shit. I'm going to see that movie for Bucky. Plus, I'm interested in what they're gonna do with the Void and Sentry. That's why I'm gonna see that. That's my main reason though. Bucky deserved his own movie since the very beginning. He should have been Captain America, not fucking DEI Sam. None of that shit should have happened. It should have been Bucky. I'm sorry. Bucky is cooler. I don't give a fuck about his race. It has nothing to do about his race. He's just a cooler character to me. Yeah. Lover Slab is straight up porn mods, not complaining though. Nexus usually allows not safe for work like body enhancement and nudity. Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. Talking about Oblivion. Yeah, I was talking about Oblivion. We this morning, like, I actually watched the whole thing. There was over 500, close to 600,000 people within that stream. This is how you know this game is actually touching a lot of people's hearts. But you know, the casuals and the normies are actually gonna 100% just buy this game just straight up, right? Because it's, you know, number one, they dropped it on a day where they announced it, which is a thing that needs to be happening more often, especially when it comes to remasters and shit too. When you having remakes or remasters, you don't need to have a long, I would say, marketing time frame. You don't need to do that because people are already familiar with the product. That's why I like what Ninja Gaiden did. What Ninja Gaiden did and what this game did, this should 100% be on how remakes drop every single time they come out. As soon as it's done, don't mention it, don't market it, don't do anything. You come out with a banger trailer for one day in a live stream and be like, hey guys, just to let y'all know it's coming out today. This is how every single remake should be. It should, without the woke bullshit that they got in Oblivion right now, you know, because 21st century. But if anybody didn't know that shit wasn't going to be in there, you're just lying to yourself. I already knew that shit was going to be there. Like, is it a deal breaker? No, not for me right now, because there's not much they can do to woke up the game besides changing a couple terms to it. That's about it. Those are woke elements, yes, but it's not enough for me to be like, nah, fuck Oblivion, I'm not gonna play this shit. No, I'm still gonna play it, but I can understand why people won't. I 100% you know, get that reason. Some people just done with it entirely, and I understand it. It makes sense, but it's not enough to keep me away for right now. That's just my honest thing. You guys know y'all gonna get honesty from me. You said I'm still disagree with you, Jay. Like, Bucky doesn't want to be Captain America. Yeah, he doesn't want to be which I could kind of understand too, because Bucky just want to be Bucky. You know, Bucky doesn't want no name. He doesn't want no suit. He doesn't want to be tied to the Winter Soldier. He doesn't want to be Captain America. So yeah, I can kind of agree with that. I can. Listen, Baby Spike, that's mainly my personal bias speaking right now, because Bucky for me was my favorite character when it comes to the MCU. So hell yeah, I want to see him be Captain America. You know, like the next Captain America. For me, That's what I thought that he was going to be. Like, and I wanted him to be that. So yeah, that's my personal bias. That's my personal bias. But yeah, you're right. You say, yes, I don't mind mod games, but I know some of my friends mod some wild stuff in their games. Listen, modding is extremely hard. Modding is extreme. Listen, for a person who just got a PC like last year, this is like teaching myself a new language. I had no clue how to mod at all. I don't even know how to get certain files and actually click and drag and do that bullshit. Bro, listen, I'm an old head by heart. Okay? Not by age, by heart, mentality wise. It's going to take me a long time to figure out how to do modding. But once I do, it's going to be something that, bro, come on now. I would love to do that shit. I just don't have the knowledge. I'm stupid. Uh-oh. Magic said, right after finishing Daredevil Born Again, in my opinion, I think it's not as good as Netflix Daredevil. 100%, you're correct. You're 100% correct. It's not. To tell you the truth, besides that one scene, which you guys know what I'm talking about, that was just about, that was like a shock factor for the end, but that was about it. Plus, Punisher being in anything is going to make anything better. John Berthels, you know, Punisher, like he's going to make anything, I would say, better. To me. But overall, the series took too long for him to get to where he was supposed to be at. That's for me. Facts. Hey, this is how it is, baby Spike. I like Bucky, man. Bucky the shit. My cousin made the Xenomorph in Alien Isolation into Thomas the Tank Engine. That's even more scary. I'm sorry. Listen, bro, that's even worse. Thomas the Tank. Oh my God. That was scared the shit out of me. Because it looked so uncanny. Yeah, modders be doing some weird shit, bro, for real. Those Monster Hunter mods be insane. I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing with Gemma? Why? They turned Gemma into that fart enemy. You guys know what I'm talking about. That fart enemy with the, you know, who be farting and shit. That's disgusting. Why did y'all do that to her? There's some things that shouldn't be done just because you can do it, bro. Just because you can do it, that doesn't give you an excuse, brother. That's just like scientists creating random shit, random black holes within a within a small container. Why would you do something like that? Just because you can do it? There are certain things that just don't need to be done. Just because you can do it. There need to be limits, bro. And that right there with Gemma farting is disgusting. You are a sick individual for whoever did that shit, man. Felt like there could have been more with Muse and Punisher. Yeah, Muse got killed off way too quick. Way too fucking quick. Like he was like a throwaway villain. And I'm like, no, Muse was actually more sophisticated. He's basically like the Riddler for for that. For Daredevil. Yeah, it did feel rushed, but it felt long at the same time. He took too long to put on the suit. KDB, what's going on, bro? Thomas Jane as Punisher will always be the best Punisher. I don't care what anyone say. Thomas Jane was the first Punisher, so I did actually go see that, so. I went to go see that shit when it came out. Nobody had nothing bad to say about his Punisher. So he is good. But when John Berthel came into the picture, when he had both of those, John Berthel is a beast. Like he captured the anger when it comes to the Punisher, though. The I don't give a shit behavior. So yeah, but they're all good, you know. Yes, the African Wasp they made that is is bigger and more aggressive, like in the scientists accidentally let it out. See, they're stupid. See, this is shit that you just shouldn't do. Leave shit alone. Just because you can don't mean you should. I'm one of those people, man, for real, that don't need it, you know. There's some shit that people just don't need to know. Okay? I'm good with being ignorant of some things. I don't need to know everything. I don't need to know I can do everything too. Certain things just don't need to be tampered with. But scientists believing in science don't understand that principle because they just think, hey, since I can do it, I can play God. I can do it. Nope. I stay in my lane. Don't mess with the Amazing Spider-Man. I hate Spider-Man. I can't stand him. I say a guy in the comments in Emma Frost vid talking about what? What was that? Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, guys. What I'm saying, I got distracted for a second. You said talking about that he want to sniff her farts. Okay, hold up.
I need help.
Yes, you do. You need help. Bro, come on, it's time to stop it, bro. Bro, their intrusive thoughts be coming out publicly. It's like, bro, keep that to yourself. Or not, depending on if you care or not. Ray Stevenson Punisher is underrated. Yeah, Ray Stevenson had a different Punisher. He was brutal, but he wasn't angry. You know what I mean? Like, he was like in a phase to where he just didn't, you know, he was just done with everything. Because his movie, you really didn't feel that he was pissed. You just felt the fact that he was just done. You know what I mean? Yeah, like if that makes any sense. The Punisher having fanboys that idolize him for the wrong reason feels very realistic, but it feels like it was put there for political reasons too also. Literally everything that happens in Hollywood, bro, I'm just going to assume when they do something like that, that's very odd and forced. Well, I'm just going to consider it as just being just there for political reasons because I know it is. That was literally there to feel like, you know, like it was some type of political statement. You guys know what these characters are supposed to embody in the show. You already know who they're supposed to be. It's just like The Boys. The Boys is the same way. There's clearly indentations on what's going on with America that's happening within these Marvel shows. They have to do that because they can't be creative and create shit that doesn't exist. They can only correlate between things that they know because they're not creative. Why do you think back in the day, bro, like fantasy projects were fantasy projects? They had to actually create shit that had nothing to do with today's society at all because they had to actually use their brain. But they can't do that today because everything's about politics. Oh, Baby Spike said, hold up. I got y'all Jada concept. So Thomas Jane is the best Punisher as far as nailing how he feels every day. My cat is meowing like crazy outside my door. I'm sorry, y'all. The action scenes with him are good. Ray Stevenson from Punisher and Warzone is fire. No, like it's good. It's very good. But Ray Stevenson just seemed like he's just done. You know what I'm saying? Thomas Jane is good too. A broken man with nothing left and will stop at nothing to avenge his family. Let me put it like this. Thomas Jane's Punisher on how they showed him losing his family was devastating. That was almost like back in the day, like when I seen that shit, like I almost thought like it was too much. But I was like, bro, this is sad actually. Like it was fucked up. How they just did not stop until they killed everybody. Just imagine having your entire family at a family reunion just wiped out. And they actually showed it. That's the only show movie that actually showed how fucked up that situation was. That's the reason why, like, that movie still sticks with me because of that. There's been no other Punisher that actually went and showed that part like that. I was like, bro, that's actually fucked up that they showed this shit. But they did. They showed every family member getting smoked. Your entire family tree gone. That's what made me be like, oh yeah, this shit is raw, for real. Man, I watched that later when I was older, man. Like, and I was like, bro, this was actually very fucking dark back then, man. Like, very dark. Put that right there. There we go. Facts. John nails it, bro. For real, like John Berthel nails it. When it comes to that visceral, I'm just angry, I just want to kill everything type shit. Yeah, he just doesn't give a fuck. You say you haven't watched Thomas Jane's Punisher, but it's like the song Broken by Seether. You need to watch it, bro. I'm telling you. You need to watch it. I'm telling you. Like, if you don't, you need to know like where it comes from. Because that scene right there is just good enough. Yeah, my ass was kids when I see it, bro. I was a child when I seen that movie. My father shouldn't have took me to see that. But my dad don't give a fuck. I got people calling me a PDF file the way I'm drawing Penny. Well, Penny is 18, so they can shut the fuck up. She's barely legal, bro. Why you drawing like that? Bro, see, listen, you're gonna get flat. Matter of fact, my next project gonna be Penny. Strictly because of that. Fuck it. Let me just stop talking. Penny gonna be my next project. Yep. And I want people to say something about it. I do. Cause you know this whole Penny thing, bro, like it's just for like a morality line drawing team game. That's all it is. Like it's a morality team thing to basically make it seem like the people who like Marvel Rivals are just all gooners. That's all it is. Like, but because they can't get us on the gooner thing, they have to get you on the PDF thing, right? That's their first tactic to try to shame people who like Marvel Rivals, right? People who like Marvel Rivals, that their first tactic was to call everybody who like these characters gooners, right? Now that didn't work, they had to do more research. So they looked up Penny. They like, Penny looks like a child, huh? So maybe we can use this again. We got our next thing. So now they started hammering this down, and this is the next movement. Calling everybody a PDF file because of how Penny looks. Why are y'all gooners of this game when they have a character that's a child? And now since the developer came out and basically said Penny's age, now they have nothing. So it's just, bro, this is internet tactics. That's all it is. They do these internet strong points to try to make a problem out of nothing because they don't agree with the people who like it. That is all it comes down to. As my boy Demi Umar, Dr. Umar says, Cloak is a jiggy niggy. Oh my God. And the Snow Bunny's closing. Y'all funny. That's crazy. Wait, you know there's a Punisher short film on YouTube made by a fan of Thomas Jane. It was in it. What? No, I didn't see that at all. Sue, you're gonna have to post that in the cord, please. I never even heard about this. That's why I like doing these live streams, bro, because like I don't even be realizing most of the shit until y'all say something though. Then I'll be like, oh, I never even knew that shit even existed. But I'll definitely be watching it. What's going on, Underestimate? That's the only way I know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Your name is like difficult for me. The fight with Punisher and Billy Russo at the end of the first season was brutal. My favorite fight scene in the show. Punisher did brutal fight scenes perfectly, kind of like the Raid did though. So that's the reason why I like the Punisher's fight scenes more than the rest of the Marvel series, because Punisher had scenes that was comparable to the Raid when it comes to how violent it was and visceral it was too though. So I'm like, hell yeah, keep this shit up, bro. They didn't hold back at all with the Punisher show, like whatsoever. Yeah, it's not going to work. The amount of friends I have cosplaying her is too much. Yeah, once they start seeing, listen, you can't deny the fact that girls are going to cosplay as good looking female characters in media. They can't stop it. They can try. But who are you gonna shame at this point? Since you don't like the men, I would say quote unquote gooning over these characters, right? Are you gonna shame the women now because they want to dress up as them? So this is how simple this works, right? You create good looking characters that females want to cosplay as. Females cosplay as it because they know men like it. Let's just keep it a buck. There's no reason. Listen, let me just be honest with you, bro. Females cosplay as sexy female characters for a reason. It's not because they just want to do it because they're fans of the characters. They know people are going to like how they look, right? It's as simple as that. So what are you going to do? Shame the women? You can try, but it's not going to stick. Like whatsoever. These people just be playing games, man, for real. It was a short film called Dirty Laundry. And it was producer. That short film helped make Dread. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna watch it now. I'm gonna watch it 'cause I like Dread. I love Dread. You said, I don't know, the Raid movies are on another level, man. Oh, of course, 100%. That's not disputable. But I'm saying in general, like when it comes to TV show type stuff, not saying it's like the Gangs of London or something like that. Because Gangs of London was actually made by Garth Evans, right? Not saying it's like that, but I'm saying in general, bro, the Punisher had one of the best visceral action scenes comparable to shit like, you know, the Raid or something like that. Not talking about, you know, like, not saying that it was on the same level. Hell no, it's not. But John Berthel being in a movie made by Garth Evans should be done today. 100%. His type of violence and action only fits within a Garth Evans movie. Oh, Havoc. It drops this Friday? Let's go. I can't wait to see that shit, man. I can't wait for that shit to drop on Netflix. Appreciate it, Sue. Yeah, she did a cosplay of Emma Frost, didn't she? Why do you think she did that too? You think it was just for her and her girls? No, it's not. Let me put it, bro, listen. Let me put it like this. Like if girls only existed and there was no men, right? Do you think girls would be dressing the way that they do now? No, they'll be wearing sweats. They'll be wearing shit that's actually comfortable. They'll be wearing sweats, not give a fuck clothes because they're not trying to impress nobody. They're not trying to impress nobody. So that's what bro, listen, that's what fucking cosplaying for females are for. They know we like it. That shit ain't for them. That's for us. They don't get that dopamine hit, bro. Like when they when other girls be like, "Oh, you look good, sister." They don't get that same dopamine hit. No, you go, sister, because women know they lie to each other. Women know 100% they lie to each other, so that's the reason why they don't get the same dopamine hit off of saying the same bullshit that guys do to them. They're not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I feel that." They're not. Hell, guys don't do it either. Guys don't get the same dopamine hit like if a girl gives them a compliment compared to a man. It's not gonna be the same. We value what the other party says, right? That's just how we're built. Now, there's always 1%ers. Of course, there's always 1%. Listen, There's always exceptions to the rules. There's always going to be that way. So that's not an argument. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, how it's built, that's going to be the way it's going to go. Facts. I love sexy women cosplaying as sexy female characters. Who doesn't? Yeah, it's not just for men. Women love flexing, like on their friends. Yeah, they love flexing on their friends. But let me put it like this: let's just keep it a buck with you. If men didn't exist, right? How do you think females would be dressing? Right? Like how? Listen, how do you think females would be dressing if men didn't exist? Like if men's approval thought process didn't exist in this world, right? How do you think that women would be looking? Matter of fact, let me reverse it on this, right? How would men look if women didn't exist? How would we look? That should just answer your question right there. We value each other's opinions. We do. We value each other's opinions. That's just what it comes down to. Like anybody saying that's not the case is just lying, because it's just the truth. We care about what other, the opposite sex actually thinks about us. We do. Subconsciously or consciously. And put it like this: you think all them guys going to the gym, bro, like they just doing that shit for them and their homies? No, they doing that shit because they trying to attract women. Women go to the gym because of what? Health. Number one, because yeah, females do have more health issues than men do. So yeah, they have to stay healthy 9 times out of 10, right? Plus, they like how they body look because they get looks. It gives them attention, because there'll be no reason for them to fucking, what happened, Sue? I got Matt. I got him. He's back. Magic, bro. I got you, bro. I got you. Hey, Sue, I think you can do the same thing too. I think you just have to click his name, like the little 3 dots that's on the side, and then it'll say like, "Hide, you cannot hide this user." Right. He said the amount of unopened jars. That shit is funny as hell. Just like we do, or better. Yeah, what I see on campus every single day, plenty of cases showing up like they literally got out the bed. Facts, because they don't care. But now too, let me put it like this: these females are doing a movement now too, right? To where they trying to look unsexy for female empowerment, because this whole society is so anti-men now that the females, the feminists, right? They're actually doing this on purpose to where they're dressing less sexy on purpose. The ones who believe in this bullshit, So that's actually a move. Oh shit. That's actually a movement that's going on right now as we speak. Then I didn't believe in myself till somebody send me something about that. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. That's not the world I live in, so I don't worry about it. I think the internet be interneting, bro. People are arguing that Penny looks 12, like it's wrong to goon to her. Bro, people just want to shame the people who like stuff that they don't like. Listen, that's as simple as this issue is. Whether it's Penny or another person, it doesn't matter. Penny is just used right now because Marvel Rivals is popular. That's all that it is right now. Like if it wasn't Penny, it would be anime. If it wasn't anime, it would be some other character that they found in the ether somewhere that they would bring up out of nowhere to shame you because they don't like your side. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. They don't give a fuck how old Penny is. They just care that they can use it against you potentially. That's all it is. None of these people give a shit. They don't care about that. Yeah, shit is a facetious argument. It is. women do be trying to reduce drawings of the female form into gooner material. Yeah, they do. The best female hentai artist draws women with the most exaggerated proportions that I could even I dream about doing. You see how my shit look, right? Like my shit is like normal compared, besides my last picture, right? My shit is normal, but there's some female artists that would enhance every proportion on this body right here, because women are worse. Okay, let's just be honest. Facts. It's ironic seeing how much of feminists be anti-men yet end up displaying the toxic characteristics they complain about. Yeah, that's because, bro, you know exactly what it is, man. Like, it's all about fucking what's the name, being able to use, like, and have ammo against the opposition. That is all it is. This is a war. They treat it like it's a war. Whoever has the best bullets, the best artillery wins the battle, right? That's all it's about. That is all this is. And they're willing to ignore the fact that they're being hypocritical to do it. They don't care. This is not a battle of integrity. When y'all see people, what's the name, like say shit like fucking what's the name, like you know, like, hey, like Penny looks X, Y, and Z. Do you think that bro, look at that person's search history. Look at that person's search history. Those be the main ones that be actually PDF files. Those people. They don't have integrity. They only doing the shit because they're fighting a war that they believe they're fighting. That's all it is. Yeah, you mess up in the head if you want her to be younger than 18. That's crazy. She clearly doesn't look like she's, bro, come on now. She does not look like a child. She doesn't. You just want her to be one. Who's been playing Oblivion? I'm enjoying the fuck out of it right now. And I tried like when I was a kid, but I got bored. Oh, you was one of those people that got bored playing it as a kid. See, I didn't. I played the shit out of it. I had over probably 500 hours in it back in the day. But now I can kind of tell that I'm still going to enjoy it, but because I got the knowledge that I have right now, like, it's going to be less, but I'm still going to have fun playing it. Like, if that makes sense though. Why don't you try drawing more like a woman, Jay? Because I'm not a woman. Simple as that. Simple as that. See, React to Draw knows exactly what I'm talking about. Women request some of the weirdest shit when it comes to commissions. Facts, 100%. Bro, I'm telling you. I can't even do it justice. You would just have to see it. You'll be like, Jay, what the fuck? I'll be like, bro, I'm telling you, they're sadistic. They're weirdos. I thought the men was crazy. Nope. Bro, listen, I told y'all bro, listen, my biggest customer base is women. You know who's probably gonna buy these stickers in bulk? Women. You remember that Emma Frost picture I drew last time? Guess who was my majority customer base buying that shit? Women. They buy stickers and put them on their PCs. Women. Not men, women. It's crazy. And my site actually show my demographics, bro. I can't show y'all that, you know, because that's confidentiality, but still, you know. Facts. Jay, what was the weirdest commission request you ever got? Spill the beans. Okay, I can say this since this was a long time ago. Okay, And if you were here during my Instagram days, you would know that I told this story before. So this is consistent. There's been a commission that I got back when I first started opening up my shop, right? There was a couple DMs that I had to where like I thought she was serious at first, right? Which she was dead serious. So she told me that she wanted a picture of her done in the anime style, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Do you have any references on, you know, how you want this picture to be, right? So she sent me a couple, you know, me being on my innocent, not used to the weird internet type phase, I didn't know this type of behavior existed, right? So this was right after I showed my face, like on Instagram, right? There was 2 reactions that I had. Number 1, people was like, oh my God, I can't believe you black. So that was 1, right? And then 2, there was the funny side to where like I was getting hit on a lot too. There was a lot of women that was in my DMs. The one way that they was trying to get to me was through commissions. So through commissions, right? This one girl wants a commission, say, hey, like, I want you to draw me such and such like that, right? So my red flag is already, you know, like up for a second, but I was just like, you know what, like, let me see what she wants. So she sent me a couple references. The first couple were normal, right? Normal. So I guess she was trying to fish or trying to test the waters to see what I was about, like, and what I would accept and what I won't accept, right? So she sent me a couple things that was normal. Okay, they like light sexiness, right? Then when I said, hey, cool, you seem like a normal person, commission accepted. So I accepted, right? She said, hey, like, do you do not safe for work too? No, I don't. That's not what I do. Like, I never did not safe for work. And anybody who knows me know I don't do this shit, right? It's not that I'm against it. It's just because I have my boundaries. That's just something that I'm just not going to do. So she tried to push it. So she tries to talk. She tries to, you know, to keep in contact and shit. So I'm like, oh, she likes me or something like that, right? So she, one day, during me actually locking down the commission, when I was about to work on her shit that week, she sends me a couple pictures out of the blue that were weird as fuck. Number 1, case in point, she sent me a picture of her in the bathtub with red liquid and she was butt ass naked. And she said, could you draw this? I was like, hell no, done deal. Nope, I'm done. I was like, no, I'm out. I was like, sorry, I can't. Your commission is non and void. She literally sent me a picture with red liquid. I wasn't sure if it was blood. I didn't ask at all. She was in a bathtub, butt naked. I could see her titties floating. Red liquid. I literally deleted everything that she had, blocked her, did whatever the fuck, right? I'm like, okay, that's gone. That's done. Bro, they get worse. They get worse. I'm telling you, bro, you won't believe the commissions I get. And let me tell you one thing, right? Let me tell you about another commission. All right. This one was from a guy. Okay. Now this one guy, he wanted me to do a picture of this one character that he kept on requesting nonstop. Like every single week, he would basically request it. He would put in a suggestion, right? He was like, hey Jay, can you draw this such and such? But he kept on telling me to draw this character naked, right? But I was like, no, I'm not drawing this character naked. So he kept on trying to come back and try to do random changes so that I would say yes within my parameters. So he kept on being like, well, what if you do this? I'm like, no, that's still naked. Okay, next week. Well, what if you do this? It's like something to add on to tag. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So finally one day he changed his, he changed his identification online, sent me something that was acceptable. And then he, he was like, hey, can you do this? I was like, yeah, I don't know who he is now, right? So I ended up taking a commission. I go through the process and everything like how I do. I start to get the details from him and everything, right? He starts talking weird, right? Talking about, hey, like, what would happen if, like such and such. This is an underage character, mind you, right? Like this character is literally 6 years old. This guy was literally like, hey, like, what if you drew them like having, like him was touching her and stuff like that? I'm like, what the fuck are you, what? Then immediately, like, I guess he realized what he said. So he texted me something right after that. And he was like, yes, sorry, like, I didn't want to feel you uncomfortable. Like, you can tell he was like, not an English speaker. Like, he was a person who was, you know, like, you can kind of tell that that wasn't his first language. So he was like, he tried to immediately backpedal. I'm like, bro, you want me to draw a picture of a adult character touching a child character? Like, I actually looked up the, you know, like the two characters in question, right? This was a father and daughter character in an anime. You want me to show you the anime? That's if I can remember the name. But it was a father and daughter anime. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I quit. Bro, I literally was cussing them out. I was like, bro, don't you ever send me some shit like that or ever fucking again. For a matter of fact, your commission is void. I'm not doing the commission for you. I'm not. And he was like, sorry, bro, sorry. I'm like, no, you knew what you said was stupid. What you said was fucking weird. So I was like, nah, bro, I'm out of here. Nope, done. Listen, would you guys believe me if I said it gets worse than that? I'm pretty sure you guys will, because y'all know how weird the internet is, but I don't. I don't know how weird the shit gets, bro. I don't. But I'm learning very quickly. Oh yeah. Those are my two commission stories that I'm not gonna that because they were so long ago I could tell them. But because you know, but anything fresh, no, I'm not gonna tell you about it, cause like there was one recently that I got that was a little weird, but it wasn't on that level. That level was just weird. That was just fucking crazy. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Did you call the cops, Jay? No, like I just ceased all conversation and connection to him. This is how you deal with this stuff, because like he could be, you know, what would I say to the cops? Hey, there's a guy on the internet who has a you know, like an email account. He wanted me to do a commission. He ended up saying some weird pedophilia shit. And yeah, I'm just reporting it. No, that doesn't do nothing. You can't report anything when it comes to cyber shit, because it doesn't get handled at all. Why would they? They're just like, no, just log off, bro. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Just log off. I don't have to be on here. I don't. So yeah, the internet be weird, bro. I was playing Marvel Rivals and I heard you like want me to draw a chick touching the chat. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, this shit gets weird out here. It gets crazy. It gets crazy, bro. I should have leaked this fucking DM, but I didn't want that shit tied to me at all. So I was like, nah, I'm out of here. Yes, I'm at the point now, Myers, to where like where nothing people say to me surprises me at all anymore. Like nothing people say to me surprise anymore at all. Like, I don't get surprised anymore. I don't be like, huh? Well, yeah, I do that, but I can still tell that that's the, you know, that this is the internet. People are gonna say shit like that. There's some weird individuals where you have a platform to where you're able to talk and speak, but nobody can see your face. That's going to bring weird behavior. Period. People are going to say their intrusive thoughts out loud. That's what the internet brews. 100%. Jay, when are you going to draw a side like? I should draw her next, should I? Yeah, I should draw her next. A pimp named Cloak back. Hey, the reason why I didn't do the pimp outfit is because this is the gala outfit. This is this right here. So that's why I did that. So since Cloak is wearing that, I had to have him wearing that, you know, the other one. That's the only reason why. What the fan art? What's up, man? He said, I've just finished the color flats for my next project. The color flat phase, when that's over, I bet you that feels like heaven. I'd be like, thank God. Because I want to get to the part where I want to get to, which is you guys know what I'm talking about. There we go. He said, yeah, so let me get this straight. According to men, like, and I quote, women hate women, yet I love women. Does that make me a toy monkey? No, not really. There's certain women that love women. Let me put it like this. Feminists hate beautiful women and hate men that love beautiful women. That's what that is. Women in general, regular women, love women, period. When it comes to how they look, how they carry themselves, mannerisms, shit. Women are the biggest, give women the biggest compliments to actual women, to real women. Let me put it like that, right? But when it comes to feminists, they are strictly there. Well, the new age feminists, they are there strictly to hate men and hate anything that caters to them. So that's why they call certain women pygmies. They use that as a term, as a derogatory term to women who are traditional, who are normal, because it's derogatory to them. They like, why are you serving? Why are you putting your, you putting this man on the pedestal, shit like that? It's meant to be derogatory to them. So that's my perspective on it. Penny, oh, this is exciting now. I got Penny on the chopping block and I got Sidelock. Okay, we're gonna do okay. We're gonna settle this now. All right. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna settle this right now because I don't know which one is gonna be next. I don't. Bro, how the fuck do you spell this bitch name? Okay. Jesus Christ. There we go. I keep on forgetting I can do this shit on YouTube, man. It's very, very easy to do this shit in real time. And then I can just do that and whoever is going to be next, that's going to be next. Yeah, I can't wait for the swimsuit skins to come out. That shit is going to break the internet. You already know that for a fact. They better have one for Sue Storm. 100%. Snow Bunny mind control. Dr. Umar gonna be like, you don't find that suspicious? Bro. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Absolutely. He said, for real, no matter how many pieces I made, that the sketch is still the biggest hurdle. I can't stand those phases. The sketch phase and the flats phase. I wish I could just snap my fingers and get those done. But I do like the sketch, like the light sketch and stuff, because that makes me creative, more creative. But I like coloring more though. I do. They use pygmies the same way people use grifter. A pygmy is someone that is a doormat to a man out of desperation. See, yeah, they do. They use it as a derogatory term when they don't realize that a woman who is technically a pygmy is a traditional woman. That's how she was back in the day. Traditional. It's not being a servant. It's not doing X, Y, and Z. That's just a family structure. That's not a pygmy. So what is a man being when he's a gentleman to a lady? Like, what does that mean then? Like, if a man is being a gentleman to a lady, like, what do you call that? Do you call him a simp? Like, or do you call him just a man? I don't understand this term. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like we gotten so far polarizing language that men can't even be gentlemen. And like we can't even be gentlemen anymore without being called a simp. Women can't even be womanly to a man anymore without being called a pygmy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's too many, like we blurred the lines because of this culture war bullshit going on now. So now people don't know what the fuck to do. So they just avoid each other. This is the least time in history to where men and women have not talked to each other because they don't want to get involved in the bullshit. They don't want to get sucked up into it. They don't want to be like, yeah, I don't want to deal with her accusing me like her, you know, like this, vice versa. It's weird. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pick you. That's funny. When you do silent, please do our Avenger skin. Oh, absolutely. He said, Jay, like a pygmy is a woman that that stays with a man that cheats and abuses her. See, that's no, and even kids, but stays because she doesn't want to be alone. Now, see that's a different meaning. To me, it is. Let me put it like this. That right there, what you just explained, that's a woman that is a woman that's insecure. That has nothing to do with pygmy. To me, when you choose to stay, I'm talking about both sides, because there's men that do this bullshit too. When you are clearly disrespected by the person you're with, but you choose not to leave, you are a person that is trauma bonding through insecurities. That has nothing to do with pygmy. How these people describe it, like, is that if a woman, let's say like a woman that's online, right? She's pro male rights. She's saying the right things that men want to hear, you know, such and such like that, right? But she ends up believing them at the end of the day. But she's still respecting herself. That's what they will call a pygmy. They will call her a pygmy because she's basically like traitoring to her own kind, right? That's just like calling me a coon when it comes to my, you know, my race. The reason why they call me a coon is because most black people would say things to me because they're trying to yank my chain because I'm saying shit that goes against their hive mind. That's all that is. So they use coon as a derogatory term to keep me in line because they think that's going to be enough to shut me up. But they like, bro, you don't want to be called a coon. That's bad. So you better shut up and talk exactly how these other black people talking. That's what they use those terms for. It has nothing to do with being cheated on so you don't leave. That's an insecurity. Like if you don't leave because of that, there's something wrong with you insecure wise. You don't think you can do better. That's how I classify it. Dude, if you open the door for a lady, she's bound to go off on you and she'll give you the like some independent lecture. That's why you have to pick and choose which ones you do it for. See, girls open up the door. Sue, listen, since Sue is a woman, she knows this shit too. And I guarantee you there's more women besides her in this live stream too as well. There's absolutely going to be women who are going to open the door, not physically, I'm talking about mentally, to you to be allowed to open that door for her. Because there are some women who will freak the fuck out in today's society about that. And those are the ones that you just don't do shit for. But the ones that you do, they're very easy to, you know, like to point out, and they will appreciate it because you can see them being different than the other ones. Now, I know most guys don't even want to go through this whole shit. They'll just be like, bro, like, why do I even have to do this? But that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, there are some good women out here. There are some good women who are not like these crazy fucking feminist bitches that exist. They try to ruin it for the regular women. Just like how these whiny black people that I bitch, bro, these suburban black people that I talk about on my channel, that's why I talk the loudest, because I'm trying to let people know these are not the niggas that speak for me. They don't speak for me. They don't think like me. These are losers. So women are in the same boat when it comes to these feminists trying to fight this narrative against them. They like, bro, we are not like these fucking bitches who don't want you to buy us flowers, who don't want you to open doors for us, who don't want you to, you know, do X, Y, and Z and shit. Bro, there are plenty of women that's like this. You just have to know which one they are. which I do know. Two say, yeah, say a guy being a gentleman to us is not simp behavior. That's ridiculous. Like, thank you. Like, so I will 100% love if a guy held a door open for me. I still respect all ways of tradition, gender roles, and practices. Yes, but these crazy feminists will make you believe that you can't do that with any women. Plus, they will get mad at women for doing that shit. They will call Sue a pick-me for even saying that. That's what that term is used for. You're being a traitor against your own kind. That's what they would say to you. It's just like me. Listen, just change pick me to coon. That would make sense then. Sue is basically being called a coon. Yeah. Nowadays a pick me is a woman that doesn't hate men because they had a good dad and have a brother. That's as simple as it is right now. You just have to be with the opposition. That's it. What the fan, I appreciate the A, bro. He said you absolutely killed it with Dagger's hair. Gorgeous flow, volume, and style, just chef's kiss. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. This took me a long time to do, man. It did, because like there was a perception that I wanted the flow to go, but I kind of wanted it to be focused on this ball right here. You know, the light and dark shit. And then like it kind of flows and stuff. That's basically what I wanted to do with it. It turned out all right. I appreciate it. Yes, there are some good women out here, man. Trust me, that are not like these hoes. That's probably for women when they get mad at you for doing something nice for her. Her pride and ego are driving the ship at that point. Yes, those are women that you avoid, because any woman that has a problem with a man just doing a simple gesture like open up a door for her, she is a toxic person to not be around. And guess what? Women will tell you this too. Women will tell you this. They'll be like, yeah, she's a toxic biatch. You do not want to talk to her. Just don't do it. I fucked up. Oh, that's why. Okay, I messed up on that part, but it is what it is. Let me unlock that. Color that in. There we go. Then lock it. What's all that moving back there? Dagger? What movie? You talking about right here? And she actually wearing stockings and shit too, though. So there's no, there's no goonery going on with this picture. Well, it could be, depending on how you look at it. Goon is in the eye of the beholder. Okay. You say you always open the door. That's just my nature. I love being kind to others. See, that's cool. See, that's cool. Now, if somebody has a problem with you doing that, there's something wrong with them internally. There should be no problem with you open up the door with somebody. None. Well, the fan said I could be a hair salon stylist. I appreciate that, man. Her hair gives you that option to, to do weird shit with it, because she has such unique flow when it comes to her hair. I like that though. She's interesting. And plus too, with the fan art, I'm pretty sure you know that too, but I made her hair long, even though her hair is not long with the gala outfit. Her hair is actually short, but I just made it long because I wanted to, because, I like the flow when it comes to this picture. I think the short hair wouldn't have did this justice at all. I was like, you know what? Let me just make it long. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just let the incels and femcels all in the box and we can go on with our lives. Nah, seriously, I wish they had an island where we could just have throwaway nonsense bullshit people just stay on, and they will self-terminate themselves because they can't survive and sustain themselves without regular people existing. Because regular people getting mad at their bullshit is what fuels them. That's it. There's always going to be an issue. There's always going to be a problem. There's always going to be a war to fight. But with these people comes privilege. You have to understand. You have to listen. You got to be privileged to think like these people. You have to. You have to have all the time in the world. You have to have not real shit going on around you. And you have to be bored. Being bored is a privilege. You do know that, right? Like people who live everyday life, who have to fight for survival, they have to work for a living every single day. They don't have the luxury of being bored. Being bored is a luxury. When you don't have nothing to do, because you have a roof over your head, because you have bills paid or whatever the fuck like that, right? You're privileged. You don't have to worry about anything. So what happens when you're bored? You have a lot of bullshit come to your mind. You try to figure out what to do, right? And most of these people who are privileged, I don't have to work type people, I can sit like in the intersection and fight climate change because I don't have to go to work. Stop people from traffic that actually have to go to work. See, these type of people, they don't realize they have privilege because they don't have to do anything. You are in a position where you don't have to work. So all these bullshit problems and issues go on strictly because people are privileged and have nothing to do. Because otherwise, you won't be seeing nobody doing this bullshit now. You won't be seeing nobody caring about the shit that they care about. This only happens because people are bored. That's it. Third world problems in a first world country. That's crazy. Oh, please, I am called a pygmy by people in my own community just because I am feminine. That's crazy and refuse to hate men and blame men. I will not do that. Men are the problem. Culture war is. Thank you. Culture war is always the problem when it comes to any situation. Any situation. It's all about the culture war first. It's not about the actual issues. Because you can't sell an actual issue. You can sell a culture war very easily. Could I get everybody? That's like universal language. It's smart. Even though it's fucked up, but it's smart. I think she got a little bit of gold by her hands too, which I might add. I might do it or I might not, depending on how I want this picture to look. You said it's pretty bad in the US, USA, like when it comes to doing nice things for women. Pretty sure it's what, yeah, this is a widespread problem, especially in London too. Widespread mental problem. They don't take care of themselves mentally or don't know how to. Yeah, listen, in London is worse. It is. It's London, for some odd reason, I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing over there, man. Y'all got some weird people bend you over and stick a dick in your ass type shit going on over there. Y'all don't listen. It's y'all country. I don't understand how London people allow weirdos to come in their country and just take over and dictate all the bullshit that goes on over there. It's crazy to me. Y'all allow anything. Outwardly disrespectful. You can tell I'm eating right now too. Shit good as fuck. Being privileged is how we got feminism in the states of oppression, spoken mainly by those types, not the ones that actually suffered. Thank you. Using the color purple as a reference, always talking the most. Bro, it's always the people who don't experience hardships that fight about the idea of oppression when they don't have hardships. Always. Every single time. Why do you think it's always, bro, listen. Why do you think I use the term suburban black people so often on this platform? Because guys, listen, I want y'all to know the difference between the black people that are spitting this race bullshit and the ones who are not. Like I said, privileged people are the only ones that spit this bullshit. Suburban black dudes and black women are the only ones on a picket line bitching about racism, even though they grew up in a privileged society. They didn't grow up in a neighborhood like I did. You didn't grow up in a neighborhood like I did. So you can't talk like that. You never experienced anything. Matter of fact, you grew up around the very people you said to watch out for. So I don't understand this shit. That's boredom. Exactly. Yeah, London fucking cooked, bro. It's done. Yeah, sooner play marathon than live in London and let that happen. Shit, how about not doing both? Facts. Nobody got time for that shit, bro. That shit is weird. That's today's society, man. I'm telling you. I had Bungie ruin Marathon. One of my favorite retro games is now synonymous with Concord. Yeah, they did. That was the dumbest decision possible to make that an distraction shooter. What Bungie needed to do to get back on the map is to create a single player action first person shooter game with a campaign and a multiplayer. You need to do the Halo. You do. You need to come up with a big massive budget single player game if they was going to do Marathon. That'll be the only way that shit would be successful or even thought about being consumed by the modern audience today, if you want to consider that. You can't create an distraction shooter, bro. This shit seems lazy. It seems very fucking lazy and formulaic too, though. You're just trying to cash grab. That's it. You're like, man, we needed a hit. We need a hit like Fortnite. Really? You think Marathon is gonna be Fortnite? Really? You think Marathon gonna do anything to Fortnite? Are you kidding me? These people need to just come, bro. Listen, these people just need to come with the conclusion that no game is ever going to be as popular as Fortnite was at its peak. It's not happening. It's not happening. Stop trying to chase something that is unchaseable. You can't chase Fortnite. Fortnite is Fortnite. It eclipsed the sky, went through the fucking stratosphere, is now to another universe right now. That's what Fortnite is right now. Because there's no way that game should still be popular, but it is. Because it's doing something right. You're never going to reach it. And these developers trying to chase that trend is just stupid to me. Facts. My church is full of suburban black people and even has a social justice ministry. Oh my fucking God. And I bet you, listen, I guarantee you they all hoes too. I guarantee you they sleeping with each other. I guarantee you they the main ones bitching about pro-black this, pro-black this. Shit, bro, those are the only ones that talk like that, is the suburban black people. I'm very specific on who I address and how I address it. Suburban black people. Because they're privileged. Those are the main ones bitching. Listen, not all. Okay, listen. Of course, there's gonna be some suburban black dudes who are on my, you know what I'm saying, who know exactly what I'm talking about, but they can see, they can basically be like, yeah, Jay, I see exactly what you're talking about. Even though I'm from the suburbs, I can see what you're talking about. Listen, I know there's black people who's like that. When I say I'm talking about suburban black people, I'm not talking about everybody. Everybody, listen, there's exceptions to the rules. But that mind state of the suburban black people, even the suburban dudes know what I'm talking about. You know that shit is real. You know it's real. There's no hiding that, man. Y'all be like, yeah, Jay, no, yep, that's facts. So yes, I'm grateful though I grew up in Korea where politics aren't taken seriously and we just ignore those weirdos. I wish. Trust me, when I say like we have the crazy wokies here, they just largely fall on deaf ears. How do y'all have wokies there? That's crazy. How? You know what, Sue? The reason why probably that's the case that it falls on deaf ears is mainly because it's probably like it's a population thing. Like, what do you call like a homogenous society? That's what it's called, homogenous, right? Yeah. Normally with homogenous societies, right? Like it's kind of like that, to where it's like, you know, to where y'all all have the same belief system. And the only thing that's keeping y'all sane is because y'all are all alike. So yeah, you're gonna get a few crazy weirdos here and there within a homogenous society, but they're not gonna overtake it because the majority of y'all culture won't allow y'all to. See, the reason why America and UK is so fucked is because we allow all these other weird thought processes to come into the play that fuck up the majority. And because we're trying not to offend the people that we invite, we don't enforce anything. So y'all would, because y'all have a homogenous society. That's why I think that part is beautiful. I actually believe homogenous societies work more than a melting pot. That's not being racist, that's just being for real. Right? I'm not saying anything crazy. Melting pots do not work. They don't. America and UK are the main reasons on why you can see this shit. It doesn't work. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing in theory. Hey, we can all get along, we can all do X, Y, and Z and shit like that. Yeah, that's beautiful in theory, but at the end of the day, we all have our belief systems. And you have to deal with fucking other races coming up with bullshit to hate the other race. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on. But when it comes to homogenous societies, right? The only thing y'all have to worry about is the few crazies that might get out of line, but y'all put them right back in check because the majority is y'all thought process. That's how it should be. Sorry, there's nothing racist about that, man. It's just being facts. I do not like the idea of melting pots. I don't, because over the years, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Case in point, you see what's going on right now. It doesn't work. Max Cannon, appreciate it, man. I'm doing good. I'm surprised I knew what that word is, baby Spike. Said it's so tiring because who asked you to do this? Yeah, you glorify the hood and trying to act street like and be literal about it when that's not you, but yeah, it'll continue when that's true. Neil Druckmann is a pussy. That's all I gotta say about that. Facts, man. Which explains why, like, I'm sure soon, like Asia is just gonna be ban Westerns in Japan. We already know they got issue with the niggy piggies being a pain. Well, to tell you the truth, those people over there, they only go over there strictly because they want to film themselves doing shit to people that they think they can get away with. That's it. That's the reason why I stress it when I say, when you go anywhere, you need to respect where the fuck you are, because you're not from there. How hard is it to respect a place that you're not from? How hard is it? That's what, listen, let me tell y'all something about black people, man. Like I said this shit the last time. Black people think anybody besides their own race is pussies. They do. And let me tell you which ones that do think this. It's the suburban niggas that think this shit. And you know why the suburban black people do this? It's because for some odd reason, when black people grew up in the suburbs, right, when they had a better life, they want to hold on to the aspect that some black people are, you know, black people from the hood are quote unquote tough. So they want to have that persona, or they want to use it by proxy, even though they didn't live it. They just want to use it. They just want to use the thought process of being black, so everybody will look at them and be like, oh well, shit, he from the hood, like he might, you know, he's black, he must be tough. They like that, even though they're not from there. They will still wear that mask in order to do whatever the fuck they want to at any place they go to. You think a person from the hood is going to China and Japan doing dances and filming TikToks and being annoying? Like we're having an in real life stream? Are you kidding me? We don't even know what that shit is. I don't even know a nigga from the hood who What's saying who would do an in real life stream in a different country and do stuff like that? It's not happening. It's only the suburban dudes that's doing this, and they're pretending like they're from those places, but they're not. There's not one. It's not happening, bro. I'm telling you. Yo, that's an understatement. You do read more than me. Facts. As a Canadian, like I was always used to melting pots. Like, and I think it worked here around 20 years ago. For some odd reason, Canada is more peaceful than America is. I don't know why. But Canada, look, what the fan art, there was a bunch of nurses that I used to work with, you know, like at my old hospital, that was from Canada, and their temperament is extremely different to the ones that we have in, you know, like, you know, where we're from. They're not the same. They're more peaceful. They're more about family. They're more about, you know, they don't get involved in the shit that we do. So yeah, that will 100% work in Canada. I don't know why it does, but it does. Y'all just more peaceful than we all over here. Don't know why, but their temperament is always different. Well, Japan also has their own struggle with DEI right now too, if I remember correctly. That's crazy. They should eviscerate that shit like now. Yeah, Neil Druckmann is just a bitch, bro. I can't, bro. Listen, like he literally pisses me off every time I hear him talk. I just have shut the fuck up just creep up in my mind every single time. I don't know what it is about him, man, but he does that to me. I don't know why, man. Neil Cuckman. I'm a person. What do you want to do? What do you want to go to Asia? Mentally retarded person. We harass people, harass their women and try to fight their men. Normal person. I'm calling the police. Thank you. Nobody want to deal with this bullshit, man. Lock these people the fuck up. Lock them up. They're mentally disturbed. Mentally disturbed, for real. Like Baby Spike mentioned, Japan is technically not a melting pot, but the woke virus has consumed Japan recently. They started implementing forced gender neutral clothing laws. What? Bro, Japan need to get that. That don't even sound right. Bro, that don't even sound right for Japan to do. That's crazy. That's crazy. They need to cut that shit out right now. Period. 20 times. What's going on, bro? They need to. Japan ain't got no excuse for that, man. They ain't got no excuse. Y'all know better, man. Y'all know better. There is no fucking way they should be falling in line to that at all. Lack of testosterone, facts. I'll never work with them. He said, let's round up the woke people with mental illnesses and deliver them to Jay's office to work with. Them people would just get shit back to wherever the fuck place they came from. I would never work. Nope. Mentally ill people, bro. Like, I gotta learn how to not interact with these type of people. I have to. For my own sanity. They're like Terminators. You can't reason with them. They're mentally ill. You know? Japan need to cut that shit out for real. They really do. It's almost like them trying to be something that they ain't. Yeah, I never saw it, Sue. I never saw it. But you did send me it, right? Thailand got same-sex marriage just last year, so yeah, westernization is happening. Thailand been about that though. Listen, Thailand got a ladyboy epidemic, and they been had this for a very long time. And people still go there. To bust the nut. I'm gonna bust the nut tonight. There's the cornerstone of my little home server. Appreciate it, man. That's what I'm talking about. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the LGBTQ much smaller in Japan compared to here? Absolutely it is. Like, isn't the LGBT worldwide percentage or the states just more than the Jewish population of the world? That's interesting. I don't know about that last part though. I don't. So I'll just be spitballing that. Yeah, that new episode, bro, listen, I haven't watched it. I'm not going to watch it. But I do know about the ratings when it comes to that last episode. Nobody's liking it. Nobody is. And what did they expect? They try to make Abby more empathetic. Nobody fucking likes Abby. You're never going to make people understand why you killed Joe. It doesn't matter. People are even going as far as to say, fuck Abby and her father. I don't care if Joe killed. Listen, you got to be a really dislikable character for people to say, I don't care if Joe killed your father. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Deal with it. You have to be a shitty character for people to not have empathy for a character killing your father. Nobody has empathy for her. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. That's just bad writing. How do you fail at that, bro? That is the easiest route to make somebody feel sympathy for you, is for having somebody kill their parents. And you can't even have people even remotely be like, yeah, I can see why Abby would do it. We don't care. We don't give a damn. I don't care. Shit. Joe could have killed her mother. I don't give a fuck. Joe could have killed her mother, her sibling, probably her baby. Nobody would care. That's how dislikable her character is. Nobody gives a shit. Yeah, Thailand got them booty bandits out there. Facts. I know people are going to drop The Last of Us show because of that episode. Facts. Listen, this is like Glenn and Negan all over again. But even though, why did I compare that to that? Because it's not comparable. Because people left that because of passion, not because of hate. Yeah, that's not even comparable. Yeah, so this is strictly because people hate it. I almost did a cardinal sin, bro. I almost compared it to fucking Negan. Yeah, Joe was right 100%, because if he didn't shoot the doctor, guess what was happening? Ellie would have died. So yeah, I have more sympathy for that. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, her father wanted to kill a teenage girl, a man's adopted daughter. Yeah, listen, it was deserved, as they say it, right? It was 100% deserved. I don't give a fuck if he shot him in the head. Do it twice, just to make sure. I wish he would have shot him on the ground again. How about that? Facts, man. Let me tell you another thing that pissed me off about the show too, even though I didn't watch it. Pretty sure, listen, you don't have to watch the show to understand that that fight scene between Ellie and that fucking grown ass guy who's actually a UFC fighter in real life. You guys know that person that she was fighting at the beginning of that episode is actually a fighter in real life, right? Like, he's legit. Like, he actually competed before. You're telling me that Ellie, right? No, let me not call her Ellie, because that's not Ellie. That's Bella Ramsey, right? You're telling me that Bella Ramsey is crazy enough to fight. Okay, let me show y'all something right quick, right? Because you know I'm a visual person. It's not spoiling anything. It's not going to spoil anything, okay? But we have to laugh at stuff. We have to. We have to, okay? We have to. Because as soon as I seen this shit and I watched it, I gave it a chance, right? I did. Not David. Who the fuck was he fighting? I just go training. That was training, right? Yeah, this shit right here. Okay, we're gonna watch this right quick, y'all. All right, like we're gonna take a little breather for a second. I want you guys to see this shit that's going on right here, right? Because Neil Druckmann does this to me. Okay, we have to do this because Neil Druckmann is a bitch and I hate him. So I would do anything in my power to make him look stupid. Okay? Now y'all might say, Jay, this is petty. You don't have to do this. I know I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this at all, but I want to. Okay? So without further ado, let's look at this fight. Okay? Let's look at this. It's 5 years apparently, right? Oh wait, here, let me make this a little bit smaller. Oh my God, look at that face. That's Jesus Christ. I'm gonna keep it like right here, all right? Listen. I don't know why the fuck they do this in movies or anything like that. Who does I'm just gonna strangle you on the ground besides punching your lights out? Who does that? This is only done in movies to where they pin you to the ground knowing that you can't do anything. Oh, I'm just gonna choke you like a rape choke, right? I'm just gonna choke you. Punch this bitch in the... Bro, 2 punches from him at full force, she's done. You think she's dodging a punch like this on the ground? This is terrible choreography. So watch this. This gets worse. This gets worse. Okay, you see this position right here? Right? Do I have any combat people who watch UFC, who know anything about fighting in general, right? Matter of fact, I had this happen to me in a fight, right? Not me being, the person on the ground, but this person right here. You want to know what happens when you're in this position, especially when you can lift them? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen right here? Huh? Here, I'll show you. Oh, God. Really? What are you choking him with, bitch? What are you choking him with? Neil Druckmann don't know nothing about fighting. Nothing. He knows zero about fighting. Bro, I would literally pick the... Let me tell you what... Listen, let me show you what I would... Come on, bro. Hold up. We gotta be petty. We gotta be petty, bro. We have to be petty. Okay? We have to. Because I want y'all to know exactly what's going to happen if you pick somebody up like this. Okay? Listen, this is a 120 pound. I'm giving her grace right here, right? She's 125 pounds. This guy is, you can tell this guy is probably 200 pounds. He's not a small guy, right? She's 120 pounds. This girl's a feather to him. And you telling me he can't lift her up? He's having a problem with it. Okay. Let me show you what would have happened if a real person did this shit during a fight, right? Let me show you what would happen. These are two grown-ass men. Both of them around 200 plus, right? Let me show you what will happen.
He's got to get out. Try. Oh, Dan, I told you he'd pick him up and slam him to the ground. He's out.
That's what will fucking happen. And it will be nothing for him. He picked up a grown man. And because you can do that. That's what will happen. Let's look at it again. Let's look at this again.
I told you he'd pick him up and slam.
He slams him and knocks him the fuck out. You telling me this 200-pound man can't lift this bitch up? Are you telling me? Really? Really? Yep, you lifting her up right there. How come you don't slam her? This is the worst fight I've ever seen in my life. Oh my, yeah, she choking you that bad. Yep. How the fuck did she get him down? This is, bro, Neil Cuckman is a nerd. Bro, I swear to God, this whole I want to empower people who normally don't have power mindset gets on my fucking nerves. It's like, listen, I get that you want to show people doing stuff that they normally wouldn't be able to do, but at least do it realistically. At least do it some way. But this is literally a fetish on trying to give power to the powerless. That's all it is. But you do it in such a unrealistic way that people just roll their eyes. This is terrible. This grown ass man will pick her up and fling her. Oh my God. She's so strong. I can't get out. She's this bitch so strong. Come on, man.
Okay. Allie!
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Boom, motherfucker.
Oh my God, stop it. See, this is the bullshit I'm talking about. See, that's why I hate Neil Cuckman to the utmost degree. I do not like Neil. Bro, listen, this is Neil Druckmann personified. This is literally shit that people do when they have a fetish on trying to do the, hey, listen, take that, strong people. See, women can do it too. That's literally all this is. This is a power fantasy. See, I could take down a big, strong man too. All I have to do is do shit that I don't know how to do, which is stupid ass techniques. This technique don't exist. Oh my God, man. And he's not slamming her because it would be too violent towards women or something. Facts, that's literally what it is. Okay, he don't want to show men doing anything powerful against women whatsoever. This is a fetish. Slam that bitch. Oh my God, this show sucks. This isn't a power fantasy, it's power delusion. Oh my God, man. But this is the bullshit I'm talking about, man. See, that's why I like to listen, any chance I get to make fun of The Last of Us, I will. I will, like 100% I will. This is hilarious. Fuck that, get that out of here. Bella Ramsey ain't doing shit to nobody like that, man. She not doing nothing. There's absolutely no realm that she can do anything against that man whatsoever. It's impossible. Number one, he would have knocked her out the first time he slammed her on the ground and had his arms around her neck. All he had to do was a two-piece. Only one makes sense is she had a super soldier serum. Facts. That's it. She's not Black Widow. You say you used to practice MMA in high school? I was 220. You about close to my size. 220. My sparring partner was 5'10" at 165 pounds, but but with lean with muscles. He slammed my fat ass twice when I got him in a triangle choke. That's because he knew what the fuck he was doing. 5'10", 165 pounds. He knew what he was doing. You had a big weight advantage against him too, and a height advantage. But when people actually know what they're doing, they can do it like that, especially if you're a man. There's no woman who can fight you on the same playing field like that. It's impossible. That shit is crazy. Yeah, there better not be no Last of Us Part 3, man. Better not be. Yeah, the women watching that would be like, yeah, that's how you do it, queen, even though they don't even know how to physically fight a guy at all. Like, it's not even going to be what you think it is. That movie or TV show is making it seem like it's glorified. It's not. That doesn't happen. Stop it. These type of shit will actually get women killed. I hate when they do that type of stuff because they lie to people. It's like, no, you will not be able to do that in real life. So stop acting like these women can do that, because you're actually going to big their head up to where they think they can fight everybody, and they're going to end up getting killed. That's not women empowerment. That's women delusion. I think what the fan art said that shit too. That's power delusion. Facts. Bella even came out and said that she's regretting coming out as non-binary, but she was the one that made it a big deal about it when it came out. No, I think that the publishers made a big deal. I don't think she did. I think they did because they know they can use it for sympathy points. Facts. There is more cosplayers that look more Ellie than she does. I seen that whole trend going on like crazy. You know what? Truly, that. Sorry to say it, but it's already happened. There's people. Listen. There's little girls that's watching that shit, or teenage girls that's watching it. That's like, oh my God, Ellie did it. She's my hero. She's such my hero. She can do that. I can do it too. They're setting them up for failure. That's sad, because they're actually going to try to do shit, and they're going to realize that, yeah, it was just a TV show with some bullshit politics behind it that try to get you to believe that you can do that. And you can't. You're actually doing them more harm than good. He said, speaking of fat, I had a guy get mad at me when he drew Squirrel Girl as a fat fuck. No, they did not. Like, and I told him that she looked a little masculine in the face and too chubby. Bro, people are doing this shit on purpose because they're against what we like. That's all it comes down to. Hell no, they ain't doing that type of shit to a man. If you do believe that, then you're just a delusional feminist that's just trying to push a message. That's it. My mother specifically told, or saying like the women around us, that you cannot fight a man. 100%. My mother said this shit. All normal women know this. She like, do not try to fight a man. It's stupid. You need to learn how to fucking keep your mouth. You know, don't say shit that's gonna get people bigger than you triggered. Don't do that. Why would you start that? You gotta be a delusional person, man. You have to. I gotta play that shit for you. Hold up.
The devil is a motherfucking liar.
Absolutely. Don't convince anybody to square up with someone 3 times their size only to fall in their ass. Thank you, because you're not going to do it at the end of the day. It's going to be them. That's not fair. You're not going to be there. That person is, with their belief system and everything. They're going to be like, yeah, I can do it because I seen it on TV. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's going to happen now. It's actually fucking selfish, bro. Yeah, the actress that played Abby, she's not big enough at all. And to tell you the truth, good. Where would you listen? You would have to hire a fucking bodybuilder in order for her to look remotely close to Abby. And they don't have a bodybuilder that can act. So it's not gonna happen. So for them to cast somebody smaller in her role as Abby is just funny that literally discredits Neil Cuckman's whole point about Abby. You couldn't even find a woman to play her that looks like her. You couldn't do it. Why is that? Why is that? That's crazy. Yeah, male feminists are the worst, for real. They are. They are the cause of all this shit, though. I'm just gonna be real with you. They are. Shit is fucking crazy. That's why Extraction 2, Atomic Blonde, and the John Wick series, etc., are better with female characters doing fight scenes. Absolutely. Like, and that's why too. Like, I'm actually excited to see the ballerina movie too within the John Wick universe. Like, I don't think it's going to be woke whatsoever. I actually think that Keanu Reeves is going to do this movie. You know, because like he's still a part of the movie. You know, movie in general. That movie is still going to be good to me, regardless of what you guys say, because I already know what you guys are going to think. You guys are going to be like, well, I don't know, Jay. I know, trust me. But I'm going to take a chance on this because Keanu Reeves is in it. And plus, too, I like the actor that's actually playing her, too. Like, the actor that's playing her, she's good. Yo, Jay, I need your opinion. What do you think of a female assassin, not Assassin's Creed, with dark or shadow magic? Like, it's a fantasy character concept I made up. That's perfect. Darker fantasy, darker shadow magic. Yeah, that's perfect. That actually fits. You creating a character? You ain't asking this shit for no reason, man. But yeah, that's perfect. Rhonda's good, but she can't act to save her life. Yeah, she's a fighter. Absolutely, 100% she can't. She can't. But let's put it like this. I think she's better than Gal Gadot. I do. They could have hired Ronda. Yeah, they could have hired Ronda for real. They could have. Yeah, the ballerina gonna be fire. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Her as Emma Frost? Jesus Christ, I didn't think about that. That's a pretty woman right there. Man, I knew my slow ass wasn't gonna get far on this today. You only seen the first John Wick movie? Oh my God, bro. I went to go see every single one of them. Like clockwork. As soon as one got announced, I'm going to see it. 100%. You say Ronda couldn't last in WWE because she couldn't cut a promo to save her life? You actually spitting facts right here, though. You are. She's not good at acting. Listen, we established this shit. She can't, all right? That's not even a question. I think she even knows this, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just obvious. She knows what she's good at and what she's not. Baby girl can't act, man. And you know what? Bro, y'all read my mind. That's what I was literally about to say. Ronda's voice actor isn't even she's not even good in Mortal Kombat. But wasn't she Sonya Blade in that game too? Guess who another person who can't voice act either though? Who played Vampire Girl in Mortal Kombat 2 as well? Megan Fox, yeah. Megan Fox was terrible in that game when it comes to her voice. Yeah, it was fucking horrible. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 was rough listening to. Facts, 100%. But I am gonna be listen, let me be a little bit fair on this part though. I do believe Megan Fox can act more than all three of those girls that we talked about. She can act better than Gal Gadot. She can act better than fucking Ronda Rousey. So Megan Fox is better than those two, right? We can agree with that. She is 100% better than both of them. Yeah, she didn't give a fuck. Yo, Jay, what's the character today? This is Cloak and Dagger. So it's two characters. Hey, here's my reference down here. So these are the two I'm doing. And hopefully I can get done by next week. Bro, she got new voice lines for the DLC and it did not improve whatsoever. Even her AI voice does better. That's crazy. Why do you think like when a black guy say they don't like rap, they all of a sudden want my black heart? Is it weird to me? Yeah, it is weird because they're trying to put you in a box. Don't ever allow that shit at all. You like what you like. Your race has nothing to do with it. Now, if they try to make it about that, then you know what you're dealing with. But I never accept that shit though. Like when people be trying to tell me that you're supposed to be doing shit because you a color, that shit immediately gets shut down by me. That's why I don't play when it comes to these people on the internet. I'm the wrong person to say that shit to, man. At least Gal made for a kick-ass Wonder Woman. She was probably the best Wonder Woman. Let me put it like that. I'll even go that far to say that. She embodies Wonder Woman. So that role right there was like a match made in heaven. I don't know how they made her do so phenomenal with that role. She killed it actually. I watch all Equalizer movies and like my only fave is the first one. You valid on that. I actually thought they kept getting worse as they came out. So yeah, the first one is the best. I do like the second one too, but I think they're to me, they're pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like a straight up action movie like how John Wick. See, the point of John Wick movies is like a roller coaster ride. You're going for a different ride every single time you watch a John Wick movie. It's not that you're trying to get the story. The story is a plus, but John Wick movies are meant to up the ante every single time you watch the movie. Every single time. It's not about the story. So that's what makes those movies more interesting than, I would say, The Equalizer. You know, like that franchise. It's not even comparable. You go on John Wick to go on a ride, and it takes you on a ride. The Equalizer, since they focus on story, the story has to progressively get better over time, and they're not Mission Impossible, so it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The only thing that's making The Equalizer watchable is because of Denzel Washington. That's it. Denzel Washington is the only thing keeping that franchise alive, and that shows you how good he is, because he's able to do that. Appreciate it, Scarecrow. Thanks, man. Yeah, that overhead scene in John Wick is ridiculous. I literally got attacked on Twitter today because of and they said I'm not black. Okay, well, listen to what you said. You got attacked on Twitter. That alone should be, you know, that's enough. Twitter is not real. Twitter is fake. They're full of people that is just full of dumbass, stupid shit. Those aren't real people on that platform, bro. Like, those are bots. I don't consider Twitter a real place at all. Facts progressively got worse. Yeah. Death Wish was pretty cool, but the first Death Wish was better. The one with Jason Statham in it. I did not know they made Death Wishes right after the first one. I didn't even know they had another one. That's crazy. Why? Hey, did you watch Nobody and Novocaine? I seen Nobody. I didn't watch Novocaine too. Since they up the ante action movies. Nope, I didn't see Novocaine at all. I love Nobody though. I didn't see Novocaine. I don't even know what that's about, but I know what Novocaine means. You Black J, yep. Black as the ace of spades, baby. Thought you was Indian or Brazil. Do I look Indian Brazilian? That's interesting. You seen how I look before, right? Maybe I got good hair. Gentleman before has them was them saying let's go ham, and they got Donnie Yen, Scott Adkins. They need to use Scott Adkins more. They really need to use Scott Adkins more, man. For real, I'm mad at what the industry has done with Scott Adkins. It's embarrassing. This guy is a walking I can do shit by myself stunt man, and he's an actor, a good one too. And the industry is just wasting him because he's not a part of the club. Scott Adkins 100% should have been the new Batman. He should have been, bro. Come on, man. I hate how they doing my boy. I hate that shit. Death Wish was with Jason Statham. I meant Death Race. Oh, Death. Gotcha. Yeah, I meant Death Race. It had Death in front of the name. That's all I know. Yeah, Novocaine has the guy Huey, the one from The Boys. Yeah. You said it was a fun action flick. Okay, I might actually check it out. I didn't see too much about it, so I don't have an opinion on it really though, you know. Hell yeah, Scott Adkins would be a perfect Bruce Wayne. That's criminal that he isn't. Ever had it when you're about to win in Marvel Rivals and then the team goes retarded and literally the end and completely throws the match? Yep, that's my team right now. Yeah. Oh, listen, all the time. It's the story of my life. That's why I have to be in the right headspace to play Marvel Rivals ranked, man, because I'll just get pissed off. Bro, facts. Scott Adkins is an actor. I don't think he you don't think he could carry the character like Batman as far as acting ability, but his action scenes would be phenomenal as Batman. Okay. He's not a Robert Pattinson. Let's just put it like that. Like we're comparing Bruce Wayne's. He's 100% not a Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson is a chill. He's in another stratosphere. But when it comes to him being within a universe, right? See, the Batman only works within the Batman universe, right? Scott Adkins' Batman can work within James Gunn universe. Okay, he doesn't have to have the acting chops to do that version of Batman. Case in point, Ben Affleck. I don't think Ben Affleck is the best of actors. I think he's a good actor, but I don't think he's on the same level as Robert Pattinson. It's not even close. So yeah, I agree with that. Ben Affleck is all right. Bad teammates, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, y'all might want to wait until all the tryhards go up the ranks, because to tell you the truth, right now, all the people that were fucking Grandmaster and within that range are all right there where gold is. So you're not going to fight people, bro. You're not fighting people who are of your same rank. You're not fighting golds. You're fighting people who are Grandmaster and above. So yeah, you're not going to fucking get ranked up unless you get very lucky. That guy Biss, what's going on, bro? He said like, yo Jay, love the content. Thanks for exposing these companies forcing DEI. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. The main reason I do it, man, is because the people that I'm friends with are in the industry right now and they can't speak. That's the only reason why I do it. I don't do it for, for me because like it doesn't affect me. Well, yeah, it does affect me because it affects the shit I play. But mainly the reason why I started doing this shit is because like the people that I went to school with that I was going to go to do the same thing they were going to do, they're stuck in the industry like I'm not. So now like I'm in a position of privilege to where I can actually speak because I don't have nobody over me. They can't. So I'm basically speaking for them. So that's the reason why, like I do what I do. Because otherwise, man, like this shit wouldn't bother me at all. I wouldn't even care. I'd just be like, whatever, man. I just would have moved on and not played what I didn't want to play. You know what I'm saying? But since I know people actually in the industry that go through this shit, man, like it bothers me though. It does. Facts. I remember something my dad told me one time. Humans are greedy, petty animals until we learn to put aside our own biased views. We can never learn to understand each other. That's facts, 100%. But we are animals at the end of the day, so it's never gonna happen. That's a perfect scenario when it comes to society. It's never gonna happen. And I hate that because people got so much potential, but we just don't get out of our own self. And that's the reason why we would never come together and get shit done. Never. At the end of the day, that ego, bro. You still think Ben Affleck is the best Batman? I'm shocked. To tell you the truth, I think Robert Pattinson is. Yeah, I'm trying to learn support, but whenever I do, I feel like my tanks are retarded. That's how I feel when I try to play tank. I feel like my healers are retarded when I'm normally a healer. I don't know how to do anything. So far, I like Invis and Rocket. I never played Rocket before, but I want to try them. Right now, the only healers I play with is Adam, Cloak and Dagger, and Invis. That's it. Ben Affleck was the closest to an Arkham Knight Batman. I did not like Christian Bale's fight scenes. No. Listen, the one thing that y'all have to realize about Christopher Nolan does not do action scenes very well. He does mood, set pieces, and epicness very well. He doesn't do action scenes very well. Christopher Nolan is very good at creating worlds, making scale issues seem epic. But when it comes to fight scenes, fuck off. He's not good at those. He's not. That's why he needs to be paired with somebody who does know good choreography and know how to film shit like that, because he doesn't know how to do it. Right. Yeah, and the only time we came close was occupying Wall Street. Like, and even then, it wasn't as noticed, and that ain't happening again. You talking about occupying Wall Street? You talking about black people? We have Black Wall Street, but yeah. Rocket's movement makes him very hard to dive on because he literally could just escape like a scurrying rat anywhere, and it pisses me off. So as soon as I start using diving characters, I'm like, this is the hardest character to kill in the entire game. Like, I could be chasing Rocket forever and he would just keep on healing himself. I'm like, how the fuck do I kill this thing? It's ridiculous. You would literally have to grab him and stop his movement completely, otherwise he's gonna get away. I fucking hate trying to kill Rocket. Facts. Christian Bale's Batman fight scenes felt stiff at times. Ben Affleck's fight scenes were a lot better. True. That's because Zack Snyder was behind it. I'm sorry. I know y'all guys don't listen. No, you guys know this. You guys are honest. Y'all don't care about that emotional shit. Okay, let me put it like this. Zack Snyder is very good at filming action scenes. He's not good at filming story. He's not good at stories, but put action in front of his face, he's gonna do punchy very good. Very well. Listen, the moment I knew Batman was gonna be in Batman v Superman, I already knew how Zack was gonna film those action scenes. I already knew how good Batman's action scenes was gonna be as soon as he announced Batman v Superman. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the best fighting Batman we're ever gonna see on film. And I said this before it even came out, because I already know how he works. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be, nope. Nobody's gonna do Batman like how Zack Snyder's gonna do it, period. When it comes to fighting. That's what I'm talking about. Making Tom Hardy make them beating look sad. And Dark Knight Rises, Tom Hardy was beating the fuck out of Batman though. He said, exactly, you really have a voice. I think your research is very reliable, like when it comes to truth. But I was never expecting about the marathon game until you really research it and it's one of the videos. Bro, that's because for me, most people don't understand. Before I open my mouth on a video on this platform, I already talk to or know about the situation that I'm talking about before I make a video. I think that's how you're supposed to do anyway. That's just being responsible. Because if anybody can, listen, my shit is public, which means that people can come and fact check me. Why do you think people don't want to come and have a conversation with me when I invite them, when they disagree with me? Because they know what I'm saying can't be disputed. You can dispute it behind the scenes. Like with your own people might circle jerk you. But once you start to have a conversation with me, you have no choice but to be like, yeah, Jay, I see what you're coming from. I do. I know you're not bullshitting. All it takes is one conversation with me. But people don't want to get that far because they want to continue to do what they're doing right now. I get it. It's safe. I'm not a safe person. So, you know, there's that. Oh, gotcha. Now I know what you're talking about, Kevin. I got you. Lopez say like, what's up, fam? What's going on, bro? He said you order the Ember Frost and Magic. Nice. Can't wait to put it up. You say even the wife thought they were bangers. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's cool. You gotta send me a picture too when you get them, man. That shit'll be dope. I even like Man of Steel, despite people constantly trying to say that Superman was killing people. Bro, that's a realistic Superman movie. I don't care what nobody says. What do you think is gonna happen when two godlike beings fight in a city? What do you think is gonna happen? There's gonna be people blowing the fuck up. If they had a Dragon Ball Z movie, it'll be worse. So bro, so I don't know what people were thinking. They was thinking about the stars and you know, the lighthearted Saturday morning cartoon type shit, but Zack Snyder don't do that. That's not him. He shows how it would really be if a being like that existed. And I like that version. Sorry. I do. Yeah, shit was good. I love that movie. You say you think James Gunn's Superman movie is gonna be good? I think it is too. I think it is. I don't think it's gonna eclipse my thought process when it comes to when it comes to the Man of Steel with Henry Cavill. I don't think that at all. But I still think it's gonna be an enjoyable movie. Affleck is not my fave, but I still remember when Affleck's Batman smacked that grenade into the one face and it blew up. That's Batman v Superman. That Batman did not care about killing people, and I like it. I do. That's realistic in that scenario. Do you know how hard it is to not kill people in a scenario to where they want to kill you? Like as an individual, even if you're the most trained individual in the entire room, do you know how hard it is to not kill people when they're trying to kill you? To tell you the truth, it's basically impossible. So yeah, listen, I like that shit. I'm sorry, I do. Yeah, the whole city would be destroyed if it was a DBZ movie. Facts. Hey Jay, what are your thoughts on Oblivion Remaster? I was excited, but can you guess the BS they implemented? Yes, the not having male and female. I don't know why the fuck these modern games do that shit. Why? Why? The old game didn't have it, so why does this game does? Why? To tell you the truth, let me put it like this, Nocturna, I'm still excited about it because for nostalgic purposes only. Because if they don't change the, you know, the story on how it goes, how the gameplay is, if they don't listen, like if the game implements a non-binary bathroom, that's when you'll see me just throw my hands up and quit. All right, that's where it would have to go for me. But it didn't do that. They just did that within the, you know, the change in the, you know, the body type to A to B shit. But that's still bad though. I still don't like it. Like, it's fucking annoying to me. I don't understand. Why do you have to do shit like that? One of the best quotes of all time that describes modern woke culture. I like to let people talk who they like to talk. Like, it lets me find out how full of shit they are. Who said that? Lee in Russia. There we go. Yep. Jackie Chan. Guess who he was saying it to as well? He was saying it to me because everybody called me Chris Tucker. Everybody called me Chris Tucker, even in public. Listen, that shit is even worse in public because listen, people say I look like Chris Tucker's brother or something. That's how much I look like him. I don't understand why, but I guess I do. Yeah, he said, and keep in mind, Superman just learned about his abilities work. Yeah, true. Got his suit and found out his people are coming to Earth in the span of a day. Yeah, so what the fuck you expect him to do? I don't think, bro, like, what do you expect him to do? I don't understand it, man. I guess I just want to hate Zack Snyder, which I get it too, you know. I get it. You're a hater. Bro, I'm telling you, it's worse in person. It's worse. I look literally like him, literally, and I hate to admit it because everybody been telling me this shit for years. They like, bro, you look like the reincarnation of Chris Tucker. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. But he like, nah, bro, you are. You just don't have the voice. I'm like, yeah, I guess so, man, whatever. And then one day, I just finally had to accept it. Right, I could be a stunt double. It's all good. People said I look like Jamie Foxx or Eddie Murphy. That's crazy. Maybe. I don't know, cause I've seen you a lot of times on your YouTube channel though. Like, you, not Jamie Foxx, definitely not Jamie Foxx though. I can see more Eddie Murphy a little bit though. Michael Jackson, UT though. Your ass belongs to me. That's, bro, Rush Hour is a classic, bro. Rush Hour is a fucking classic. Nah, so I played that game back in the day, man. The X-Men Wolverine Uncaged days. Yes, that was the one that was actually brutal and violent. Like it should be. The best Wolverine game out there. Insomniac wish. They will never be able to make that game. Bro, come on now. They're not gonna make that game like that. Insomniac gonna pussify Wolverine. He probably gonna care about shit. He probably gonna be asking for forgiveness. It's not gonna be Logan, because Logan was better. They must have been friends with Mike in the 2000s. Nah, I wish. Say Jay the stunt double. That's funny. Where's my fucking music, bitch? I should try to stop on me. Yeah, Rush Hour 2 is definitely the best one for me. Best Wolverine game in history. Bro, that game had a healing mechanic that was ahead of its time. It was just about his body. And that's how it should be. They need to make another game like that. Hell no. That game probably not even gonna have gore detail kind of like how that one was though. It's not. I was told I look like Dash from The Incredibles. I can picture that too. Like an Andy Dalton with 2 different hairstyles. Oh, you a handsome brother then, huh? Hey, listen. Hashtag blessed. That's good hair, bro. You better take that shit and run with it. We need body parts flying. I'm talking about Ninja Gaiden, but Wolverine. Facts, bro. You spitting right now, man. You spitting right now, man. Absolutely. That's what I expect. How Ninja Gaiden was, and I just replayed it again. A Ninja Gaiden, bro. Come on now, that shit, bro. That gore is satisfying. Very satisfying. He said, can I sing like Chris Tucker? Absolutely not. My voice is way too deep to sing. Way too deep. Wolverine apparently, Sucker Punch are making the story so Wolverine dies and a female takes the lead for the sequel. That sounds like how everybody sets up superhero stories today. That's what they do. Their stories are mainly for vehicles for another second to come in. That's a DEI hire. That's it. They try to do it with Blade. They try to do it with a lot of shit. Why do you think Blade is still not out yet, the movie, or haven't even been announced? Or in the works? Jay, did you see the Art Vision dev blog that Marvel Rivals put up? They really break down the rival style for the concept art. We can watch that actually too, because this is an art stream, isn't it? Yeah, I think we can watch that. I didn't see that yet though. But they put out a stream based on the art. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Because to tell you the truth, that's what sells the game. It's because of how it looks. I never played the Deadpool game before, man. Yeah, just send it to me. Send it to me. That'll be perfect. Yeah, Deadpool video game is actually pretty good. Do they still keep Deadpool's charm and his jokes to where he just don't give a fuck? Okay, that must have been old school then. That must have been a long time ago. Hell yeah, fact shit. Let's watch that, man. Because look, I guess bro, every fucking time I hop on here, bro. Listen, why do I do this? Hey, look, let me pretend at least. Let me pretend I did something. Let me just do this. Okay. I'm just gonna show y'all where the fucking the highlights is gonna go. So it's gonna be dark right here. Dagger is obviously gonna have it be more dark over here. Hers is gonna be light. So this whole area is gonna be, I would say, lit up a little bit. And her hair up here is gonna be a little bit darker back here, and a little bit darker back here, right? And it's going down here. Back here is clearly going to be dark. That's where the shadows is coming from. But everything in the middle is going to be the highlight. So the middle is going to bring the lights to everything. That's basically what I want. Cloak and Dagger, fighting light and dark. That's basically what I want to do. So yeah, there's that. That's what I wanted for this piece. So every fucking time, but you send it though, right? Ah, yes, appreciate it, man. God damn, Marvel Rivals be dropping shit, man.
From
Appreciate
idea
it, man.
to submission, empower
I
students
have
to
to
do their
get
best
fucking
work with
YouTube Premium,
Grammarly's
but fuck that,
comprehensive
I'm
AI
cheap.
writing.
I'm a cheap bitch. I'm not getting YouTube Premium, bro. I'm not doing it. Okay, so let me make this shit a little bit. I can keep it like this. That's perfect. That's perfect. Let me turn off this fucking music. Shut the hell up. Shut up, bitch. Get my shit together. Hold up a second, people. Because I'm interested in this. I want to see what they say about this art, you know, how they actually do it. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, go. The fuck is this?
嗨，大家好，
Oh,
欢迎来到漫威争锋的游戏世界。
Chinese people, bro.
在这里，我们用独特的艺术风格呈现出了精彩纷呈的游戏体验。
Ooh, wait, hold up a second. Hold up, y'all. Hold up a second.
在这里，我们用独特的艺术风
Do y'all sell these in the back here? Look at these pictures back here. Bro, he got the Luna Snow display. That Scarlet Witch go hard, for real. Bro, I want this shit back here. You can tell that's a metallic, cause like, this is what I actually sell too. I actually sell these as well. They got Cloak and Dagger up there. Bro, these are fire. I will buy these things right here. Jesus
风格
Christ.
呈现出了精彩纷呈的游
And
戏
he's the
体
art
验，
director.
多元化的世界观和史诗级的剧情故事。如果你好奇
Look
这
at
个
this
视觉
scene.
风格是如何诞生的，那就随我来吧。
Bro, look at this
在世界
animation,
视
bro.
觉风格的初期，我们的目标就是要打造独一无二的美术风格和视觉体系。
Hey, facts, it is China only. Hey, listen, case in point, so you guys know this from the beginning. I have to pause this shit, all right? I have to. Because China will fucking capture your revenue. They don't care. China's about money, all right? We all know this, so I gotta pause it.
所以我在动漫、影视动画、平面包装
But look at this
等各方面
animation, bro.
汲取灵感，结合表现主义作画的特点，使其富有浓烈的色彩和粗犷的笔触。
Bro, if they came out with a Marvel Rivals story that was designed by the same people that did Into the Spider-Verse or fucking what's the name? Arcane. Listen, I can even see the same people that did Arcane coming up with the same art style of this dynamic shit. Look at this action scene right here, bro. Look at this. I can literally see them doing this shit.
呈现出了精彩纷呈的游戏体验，多元化
Look
的
at this
世界
scene
观
right here.
和史诗级的剧情故事。如果你好奇这个视觉风格是如何诞
This
生
is
的，
crazy.
那就随我来吧。
Bro, I will watch that shit instantly, bro, for real. They need to
制
make
定
bro,
整
come
体
on
视
now.
觉风格的初期，我们的目标就是要打造独一无二的美术风格和视觉体系。所以我在动漫、影视动画、平面包装等各方面汲取灵感，
Jesus
结合表
Christ.
现主义作画的特点，使其富有浓烈的色彩和粗犷。
Yeah, this is the first thing I noticed too. In rough brush strokes, most people who aren't artists, you're not going to pick the shit up. But the first thing that drew me to Marvel Rivals was the fact that it looks unfinished, but it looks purposely unfinished. When it comes to their character designs and their, you know, how they blend colors and stuff, right? They purposely designed it to make it rough, so that it looks like it's a painting. And that's what makes it look beautiful, because it looks like it's artificial, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a painting coming to life. And that's what I always admired about the style and how this works. This works very
同时
good
呢
though.
强调主色调，注重色彩活力。
Yeah, them Chinese animated movies are crazy.
动漫风格天生适合表现英雄角色，表现故事性。明快的色彩也具有鲜明的流行文化氛围和 ACG 特征，可以体现更强烈的画面情绪。
I love how they did Boss, man. Like, and to tell you the truth, I wish Black Panther the movie would go more in depth into who Boss is when it comes to the god, because Boss is like what Khonshu is for Moon Knight. Specifically, I think literally they're exactly the same. Boss gives Black Panther his powers, and Moon Knight gives, you know, Khonshu gives Moon Knight his powers. So I really wish that they would show more about Boss, but they don't do that for some reason. They talk about it a lot in Marvel Rivals, but they don't do it in the movie. They only hint at it. And I wish they would really show them. You know what I'm saying? For some odd reason.
我们随后的游戏界
Yeah,
面
that's where the heart-shaped herb comes from.
视频 PUA
Sue said something real quick. Hold on a second. She said, so here is a funny, embarrassing story. When I was still learning English in high school, I wanted a Coke, but because of my thick accent, it sounded like I wanted cock. Oh my God, you set yourself up,
在
Sue.
应用、游戏的衍生品等等，都是以这个视觉体系为依托来
Oh
做
my
的视觉
God
延伸，我们称它为动视漫画风格。
Gooey style.
当大家进入游戏的时候，最先看到的画面就是我们的启动器、登录和大厅界面了。
Absolutely. Now,
这
guys,
是玩家们
this is what I went
最
to
先体验到游
this is
戏。
what I went to school for. I went to school to do design and stuff like this, so I know exactly how they did every single one of these effects, like every single one
这
of
是
them.
玩家们最先体验到游戏视觉风格的地方，打造出专属漫威争锋的画面风格和视觉包装体系，是我们一直以来追求的目标。
启动器采用的超级符号设计。
Yeah,
作为
this
惯
right here, I know what I'm looking, bro. Look, oh my God, this brings back memories right here. This brings back memories right
启
here.
用的超级符号设计。
This right here in this platform, everything is in Chinese. So this is photo. No, this is probably Wait, this is Photoshop. Yeah. This. Why is he doing this in Photoshop? He could do this easier in Illustrator. Maybe he's gonna do it in Photoshop, design it in Photoshop, then drag it to Illustrator, and then drag it to Premiere Pro to animate and shit like that too. That's what I think he's gonna do. But still, this is, bro. Listen, this is literally my entire school life. I did all this in school. I animated shit in school. I did shit like this in school, bro. Listen, I went to I've been doing this for years, man. This brings back nightmares and memories, though. Yeah, facts. Speaking of Arcane, like imagine if NetEase made Hero Shooter from the Arcane world, bro. That'd actually be pretty good, though.
设计作为贯穿的延续性设计，整体形式感脱离了常规大家所熟知的矩形样式，加强了漫威争锋具备能量与冲击感的第一印象，在玩家心目中潜移默化地烙下一笔烙印。
I like his desk right here. Look at all the shit he got on his desk. He got the bro. Come on
随之而
now.
来的登录界面，我们设计了
No
非常
pink
强
hair
烈而
lesbians
动感的
nowhere, no.
logo 动态演绎，
No
利
fat.
用能量
Wait,
穿梭
wait. Let's be specific because Sue got pink hair. Now. Sue, do you still got your pink hair? Like, did you take that out? Yeah, but we gotta be specific. Fat, pink hair lesbians. There's a difference. Fat, pink hair. What's the name? Liberal lesbians. Those are the ones. I don't see none of them anywhere. Not nowhere.
的
And they're
动
not
态
gonna be here.
与动画镜头的自然衔接，整体运镜一气呵成，承载我们漫威争锋的英雄世界大门随之展开。
通过点击切换，可以看到我们的界面设计风格是平面化的。之所以倾向平面设计风格，是因为它同时具备时尚度与适应性。
What is this right here? Was this the old style? What is this? I never seen this UI before. This is different.
设计风格是因为它同时具备时尚度。
Bro, like this how it was before they decided to go the other route. Smart decision. Very smart decision. I think this is literally their old UI. Yeah, cause they got the round table where they can click every single one of the you know, the heroes and stuff. That's nice that they changed that. Good.
与适应性，并且足够简洁明快，有很强的视觉冲击。
Do you have to go to school for this, or can you get hired based off of experience? Because I really don't want to go back to school. You have to go to school for this. But for certain places, let me put it like this: like if you're in China or something like that, I think you do absolutely have to go to school for graphic design. You cannot learn this shit overnight. You either have to have a natural talent, or you have to be a person who knows the systems. They mainly want to know whether you know the programs that they work on. They don't care about your skill level. Your skill level can be, you know, like here and there, whatever the fuck. They'll just put you anywhere. But the main thing is they want to know if you have experience working as a team and working in programs that they're working on right now. That's it. That's all they care for. But they would rather for you to have a degree. But for social media, let me turn it like this, right? What social media does for me is that I can have a social media presence that people like my art, right? They buy my art or whatever the fuck. So a company will see that and they will overlook the fact that I don't have any schooling, or which I do have schooling, but let's say if I didn't, they will overlook the fact that I don't have it because of my social media presence and how my social media presence is. That's how America works. I'm not sure how China works, but they probably still want you to go to school. America, not so much.
激励能够将我们的美术风格脱颖而出。我们会将动漫感受、构成感受、几何感受融入到我们的设计当中，提取结晶与能量，作为我们漫威 IP 的核心要素进行系统性设计。同时呢，我们会将超级符号中具备指导性意义的切割角度融入到我们整套的设计排版中。
我们提取了几何结晶形态作为通用界面基底，同时通过平面的有序排布以及大小形态的变化作为。
I was here for like 3 days, and then the season ended. Bro, I was Grandmaster for 3 fucking days, bro. And then all of a sudden, season over with, back to Diamond, bitch. I was like, bro, allow me just give me 1 week. Fuck that shit, bro. I finally had a good winning streak, man. Probably shouty at home. No Justin Bieber. Cut the pink hair. Facts, bro.
为转场衔接来传达我们的 IP 世界观、时间结晶这样一个概念。
They do need a buff strange. They do.
我们在结晶裂隙中注入能量，无论是界面设计还是转场设计，这种高明度的能量黄迸发表现，都让我们的画面充满着视觉张力和动态活力，是一种积极向上的情感表现。
Hey, y'all succeeded then.
随着玩家战局变化，我们将能量强度做了差异化设计，在结算那一刻，我们给出了最强有力的冲击，以此让玩家感受到高昂的情绪共鸣。
This got to be one of the most successful free-to-play games to ever exist, next to Fortnite, because it's still not beating Fortnite yet. Fortnite got too many years on it, and it got too much money. But if anything can catch Fortnite, it's going to be this game. Or go in the same orbit as it. Because why do y'all think they're doing these videos? This is a quality of life video right here. This is not for normal people. This is not for the normies who are just a fan of the game. They can afford to do shit like this because they're making so much fucking money, and they want people who like the community to understand how it got that way. These type of videos only get made if the game is highly successful. You're not going to see these videos on a game that's, I would say, not doing too well. People not too involved. You're not going to see people care about this. Well, how did the art style get that way? Nobody cares. But for a game like this, oh, they do care because it's successful. And they know it. That shows I trust all enough to share some embarrassing stuff like that. Facts. Hey, we all flawed individuals in the Jada Concept universe. You feel me? Nobody's perfect here. Nobody's perfect. We all say some stupid shit. I say stupid shit every day. Feel me?
的表现原则，同时又打破传统2D 与3D 的界限，进行创新。在英雄列表界面，我们通过扁平的风格化光影处理和色散表现，使原本完全平面化的英雄呢，以更加生动的3D 姿态展现在画面当中。画面呢，同时兼顾2D 的美感与3D 的动感，实际操作起来有种跃然纸上的艺术性。最终的效果呢，受到了玩家们的喜爱和赞赏。我们非常开心。说到构成形式感最特别的界面，就不得不提我们的选角界面了。
Right.
我们将圆弧形的构成形式融入到我们的选角展示中，通过视觉重点与信息的平衡处理。
This is actually genius. See, this is only shit that artists like me nerd out about, right? See, I know normal people are going to hear what he just said and be like, yeah, I guess, just putting it right here in a rotating fashion. Yeah, I guess that's good decision. You don't know because you're just looking at it and playing the game and you just know it works. See, for me as an artist, I love the fact that he explained why he did it and the fact that it emphasizes this right here. And this right here, It's just a rotunda effect to where you could just scroll down and just pick your character, and it's done effortlessly. It's beautiful. It's something simple that you don't realize until you are a nerd and an artist like me, you know, who does this type of shit. Who knows? But for me, I love the fact that he mentioned that. That small shit matters to me. The other thing is that these guys are clearly fans and are roughly about the same age as your average 90s gooner. Absolutely. These dudes grew up with the classics, facts, and they know how the comic books look too. Because guess what? American comic books were the first gooner materials when it come to heroes. They had a lot of outfits that was suggestive. A lot.
结合场景氛围动态变化以及叙事性的表达，使整个
The game is good, but won't be
兼顾
Fortnite.
艺术性与沉浸感，
Absolutely.
让玩
I
家
agree.
们感受到即将成为漫威世界的英雄而作战。
Fuck you! I do want to play this game too. I played this game before.
在基础的设计形式定调后，接下来是我们的商业化模块了。商城中最具备设计感的当属 banner， 也就是我们每次
Give me all these pictures in the background, man. Give me all these displays. Look at, bro. Fuck, man, give me
推
those.
出来的礼
I
包
want my
设计
listen. I want my room looking like this in the future. I want my room looking like this.
形式定调后，接下来是我们的商业化模块了。
So say I'm no artist. I barely could draw a
设
stick
计
figure.
感的当属 banner， 也就是我们每次推出来的礼包设计。众所周知，对于设计的感知度最高的当属色彩。为了让玩家感受到强烈的一种情绪递进变化，我我们区分于基础设计中大量运用的
That's how they
基础
design
色
it.
调，例如裂隙黑、光明白、能量黄，这些占比在系统设计中基本上是
Oh shit. Do you guys remember when Marvel vs. Capcom came out and they did the same shit, at least similar? As a kid, I lost my mind with that character selection. Facts, bro. Bro, I used to play that shit with my brother all the time. I mean, like, what's the name? How many were there? There were like 3 of them or 4. I think it was 3. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I used to play the shit out of that. But yeah, those games were fire. Street Fighter vs. Tekken was still another one of those games that I was playing too back in the day, like a lot of. Yeah, that'll probably be like $1 million.
70%到100%的存在。
I'm gonna get it one day though.
在商业化体系当中，我们调配了设计比重，
Yeah, I'm a
去
simp
大
for
肆
them
渲染
pictures.
这种对比性，让主体色占据大概70%乃至更多的比重去进行设计。这种色彩的差异性设计，配合上超级符号演变出的形态变化、前卫、张力的形状以及大胆的构图，给人以强烈的。
Hire me. Listen, every single one of these events, I could tell what they do in the office. They literally have fun with this shit. They're literally going to each other like, hey, listen, we want to do a Chinese theme thing, you know, for Star-Lord and Black Widow, whatever the fuck, right? Just come up with a picture that's like vibrant, lively, looks like it's painted watercolor, whatever the fuck, right? Cool, I got you. Next week, I'm gonna have that done. Bro, just imagine how fun it would be to create and work on something like this. And you get paid. Bro, this would be a dream. To just be like, yeah, you hired to do this shit. Just come up with something, right? Just come up with a theme. Let's see what you do. Man, man, come on now, man. I would love to do shit like this.
冲击力传递出一种激情和活力。商城界面也没有用一种常规的方式进行设计，而是更注重排版的视觉感受。 将大的皮肤卡面非常饱满整齐地填充在狭长超级符号14度角的卡面上，通过大小对比、丰富的色彩搭配与层次处理，使得商品礼包虽然丰富多样，但看起来
fuck Jeff still. I'm sorry, y'all.
面上
I gotta say this shit again. Hold up.
丰富的色彩搭配与层次处理，使得商品礼包虽然丰富多样，但看。
Slap your motherfucking daddy.
Biatch.
I hate this motherfucker. Fuck this stupid ass bitch. I don't like you, Jeff. I don't fucking like you. You stupid
bitch.
Stupid bitch. Shh. I'm gonna throw a harpoon at your ass. I don't like you. I don't fucking like him. No. I'm sorry, guys. I don't.
整齐统一， 搭配悬停动效设计，让重要的元素。
Wait, South of Midnight released a video like this? No, they did not. Delusional ass motherfuckers. Oh my god. Whatever. What? Okay.
更加突出，吸引玩家的注意力。BP 的整个设计在平面设计的基础上去做了故事性表达，它的故事是围绕每一次赛季核心物品展开，比如 BP1 的时间结晶 ，BP2 的黑暗神书，然后通过时间回溯在加勒塔的宇宙里。
These guys are so
相比市
strategic.
面上比较常见的纯展示性的 BP 界面，我们在 BP 的设计上融入了 IP 的故事性。BP1 讲述在双杜姆影响下的世界，以及被时间结晶冲击下的碎片奖励。早前我们探索了不同的构图版本，其中不乏一些比较棒的设计，比如说一些构成感与竞技感的设计。
Damn. Jesus Christ. Look at that, bro. God damn. Is that wait, is that an outfit that exists now? I don't play Captain America, fuck him. But this outfit is dope as hell. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jeff ain't cute. Jeff is a bitch. Fuck Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
I don't like that motherfucker. I don't. Fuck him. Not Marvel Rivals tonight. We probably gonna play Oblivion on Thursday and some Marvel Rivals too. We could do a little bit of both.
一些更宏大、更具象的设计，但最终我们选择了更平面感、更具备艺术性和故事性方向的版本进行推进。我们通过剪影去构成画面，然后通过城市倒影塑造整个画面的形式感。多层剪影叙事中的形态概括、层次感和空间感的处理，会让步给重点呈现的奖品内容，最终结合英雄动作表现，创造出视觉张力与引人入胜的视觉画面。
综上所述，平面化和动漫
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda hate Moon Knight
主
too.
要想要传达的设计风格。在此基础上，结合漫威 IP 元素，共同创造出漫威争锋独特的视觉。
I got pause again. Yeah, Marvel Rivals is literally the Lord of Marvel Rivals. They're telling you everybody who's coming to the game, literally, if you pay attention.
设计体系，我们很开心大家能在此收获喜爱，并感受畅快淋漓的游戏体验。
Video style, baby.
接下来带给大家的是我们视觉体系中重要的组成部分——视频和过场动
Look
画。
at this shit.
杜姆无人能及
Look at this
是我们
shit.
最早推出的宣传动画。
Look at this. Come out with a fucking show from the creators of Arcane, baby, please.
加的是
Please.
我们视觉体系中
I will
重要
watch
的
it.
组成部分——视频和过场动画。杜姆无人能及是我们最早推出的宣传动画。
Yeah, hey, listen. PDF files. Listen, PDF files. I guess she's a she's a
无
child.
人能及是我们最早推出的宣。
Yep. She's a child. So I guess you know. Yep. She's like 14 or 16, I guess, right?
无人能及
She's
是
not-
我们最早推出的宣传动画。当拿到剧本的那一刻呢，我们就
I don't
开始
understand
思
these
考
people, man.
如何
I
能
don't
够
get 'em.
更好的体现宏大热血的剧情故事了。首先呢，我们在作画风格上面做了一些尝试。
That girl like she 19 years
表现上呢
old, man.
注重机位的距离远近对比和镜头切换，放大运动的表现力，加强动作密度，运用偏二次元的
This shit
美术
dope as
感
fuck.
来体现英雄气质。另外呢，我们在运用画面线条抖动、画面切割以及动态色块模糊的方式呢，来增强画面的张力和视觉冲击力。很开心，视频最终的效果呢，跟我们预想中的一样，也跟我们游戏本身的风格非常契合。
Yeah. This is way more professional than a lot of Westerners behind the scenes. Just something I noticed. Absolutely, of course, because Westerners don't give a fuck. We don't care. See, China actually wants our money. See, when you deal with people who actually want your fucking money, they're going to do shit that you want. America don't want our money. They want our souls. There's a difference. They want our souls, our thought process, our morality systems. They want those. So they're not going to give us what we want. Sorry, China will.
同样的表现手法呢，也运用到了我们后续的视频过场动画中。在游戏中，玩家扮演的角色呢，会通过 loading、选角、入场动画、战局变化、结算动画等等一系列的内容，感受到自身呢正处于一场史诗级的剧情故事中，并选择自己是做理想的、信仰的守护者，还是做旧秩序的破坏者。在过场动画中，我们一直在做探索和创新。
Hey, listen, I agree with you. What you saying, Arcane is ass now. It is. Marvel Rivals with the same animators as this shit will be 10 times better. Season 2 of Arcane wasn't as good, not even close to season 1. Not even close.
初衷就是将我们在漫威争锋游戏中所创造的动视漫画风格。
Hey, I might want to do Galactica next too, though.
以更高品质的形式呈现在我们的视频内容中。
Hey, listen, I got a good ass idea picture for that line of wording that I just said made no sense at all. Let me just back that shit up again. Felt like I had an aneurysm. All right, so let me retry that again. I got a good picture idea when it comes to Galactica, right? For a picture, I'm gonna have her sitting on a planet, right? What else is there to it, Jay? Well, glad you asked. There's probably going to be a galaxy around her. There's probably going to be some, some space shit, wherever the fuck. But she has to be big. But I want it to be like an innocent, kind of picture where she's sitting on a planet. I think that would kind of be fun. I got a good idea.
通过这些视频画面呢，能感受到庞大而精彩的世界观故事。
But it's going to be for 2 angles.
风格特点在于整体色彩与游戏画面保持统一性的基础上呢，对画面风格和光照。
Yeah, hey, listen, that's the story of my life. Listen, Jay, quit pausing. Listen, I understand. I have to, man, for copyright purposes. All right, Jay, the only black guy in that East. Hey, listen, this is the story of my life. I'm the only black guy everywhere I go now. Ever since I left the hood, right, and I started going places and traveling and work and like trying to explore people and understand life. That's the story of my life. I am literally the only black person in most situations I go to now. Literally. And that's because I'm not afraid to go out. I'm not afraid to go places. I'm not afraid to be anywhere, like where I'm the only person there. Never. So yeah, that's the story of my life.
氛围做提炼和强化，色调氛围呢始终保持游戏内的鲜艳明快，饱和度搭配合理，强调色彩空间层次和通透感。刻画上呢，不做那种过重的质感表现和细节过度，同时呢，又要避免过量的。
Yeah, she's actually the daughter of Galactus. Absolutely, she's real. She's not fake. Mm-hmm. Facts. Yeah, this canon. Yeah, she's real. I'm not paying YouTube Premium. Fuck that. YouTube pays me. I don't want to pay them. That's not how this works. Listen, when you get paid from an entity, right, to be on their platform, you don't pay them for anything. You don't. You just suck it up, take the ads, and deal with it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not paying somebody who's paying me to be on this platform. I'm not doing that. That's bad business.
打通的色彩氛围，渲染方面呢，我们突出平面色彩，强化风格笔触，去除常规影视渲染中的光照过度。保留大的明暗色阶关系和图形感，强调阴影和边缘光的形状。画面整体呢，保持角色在镜头中与场景和特效的平衡。下面呢，就让我们走进艺术团队的周围，去看看视频的制作过程吧。
That's what I'm talking about, man.
英雄事件的故事大纲和完整的剧情文字脚本，针对脚本内容进行。
Just like you, honestly. Hey, I'm telling you. Same here, Jay. I keep telling them to enhance their palette, but they don't want it. They don't want to do it. Nah, see, bro, listen, baby Spike, like, how our people are. You know how our people are. They do not want to expand their horizon because they think everything's racist. They think everything's dangerous or anti them or whatever the fuck like that, right? Listen, I have a mindset to where I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I know the people who love me care about me. And that's all I need at the end of the day. All I need is my people caring about me at the end of the day. And I'm not talking about black people, I'm talking about family. And if you have family at the end of the day, you can go anywhere and feel comfortable. And guess what? People feel that too. People feel that you are comfortable. I worked at places where I'm the only black guy there and I'm hood. So I talk differently. I have different mannerisms. but I don't show like I'm nervous. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when you see me in places that I'm the only person that's there, I respect everywhere I go. That's the only difference. I'm not scared to go anywhere. I'm not scared to be the only black person in the Chinese studio. I would probably thrive there because I don't have that scary personality where it's like, oh my God, they might be looking at me a certain way. They might think oh my God, they might just because I'm black. I don't think about that shit. I just do what I'm fucking there to do. I'm doing what I'm fucking there to do, and I'm just going to do what I do. I'm not scared of nobody. I don't care what anybody might think about me. That's crazy. That's a weird way to live your life, man. That's insane to me. He said, yep, I tell fuckers at work, I'm cool with some of y'all, but I don't need to be cool with y'all. Thank you. I got my girls at home and I got the fam. Thank you. That's it. So I don't give a damn either. Plus it also helps that my mom is my biggest cheerleader too. Yeah, mine was too though. Like she always knows that I'm trying to do something outside of what my family is doing. See, bro, keep doing what you're doing, man, for real. That's what I like hearing though. I like seeing black people doing that type of shit and not just getting stuck in a box and thinking that everybody's their enemy and out to get them and shit. That's not how you're supposed to live your life, bro. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Nobody cares.
关键画面感构造，用简单的线条进行呈现，并推敲打磨镜头逻辑和表现力，逐渐绘制出完整的故事板。它是全片镜头语言的设计与构思、下游环节执行的重要参考。因此，我们需要在这一阶段进行反复推敲，以确保它能够准确地将文字脚本、角色表演、IP 属性以及镜头的各种动态运动，如推拉、摇移、旋转和晃动，以动态故事板的形式。
I remember doing this in school. Bro, listen, I still do this now. I still do this now. Oh my God, man. This is how everything starts off, y'all, and then it gets passed on to different people who animate it, who add detail frame by frame, and then it becomes the whole thing that you see in the full-time picture. It's a process.
这里不得不说，在超级英雄 IP 项目的分镜绘制过程中，最具挑战性的一点是抓住角色在镜头下的独特表演形式，因为对漫威角色来说，他们对于粉丝而言都
Yeah, listen, bro, listen. Do not listen. Like, I understand that's your mother, but I hate that your mother says that to you. My mother always loved to remind me I'm a black man in America and I just ignore it. Don't listen. I hate that shit. My mother never told me that. My mother and my father never told me that. Never. They said it doesn't matter what your skin color is. You can still get anything you want if you work hard. And you know what? They've been proven right. Because literally, I have never, and I know this is going to sound weird to y'all. Y'all probably going to call bullshit on this, but I don't care. I'll just tell the truth. I haven't dealt with racism ever in my life. I have never been called a nigga by anybody outside my race. I've never been looked at weirdly by anybody outside my race. I never experienced it. Never. And I know y'all going to be like, bullshit, Jay. No, it's true. Trust me. Listen, there's no realm to where I will feel the need to lie about something like that. Like if I did, then I did. I just never had it happen to me before. Never. And I've been in places where I was the only black person, period. I never dealt with it. Never. I got invited to white people's houses, doctors, rich people. And I'm from the hood. And I've been everywhere. I've been to Asian people's houses. I've been to Arab people's houses, eating their dinners and doing all this type of shit with their families, sitting at their homes, chilling. Nobody looking at me weird. Nobody being like, oh, that's a black guy. Nobody doing that at all. So I don't relate to black people always talking about race. I don't relate. That's not my life. I don't live that way. So I don't understand that. So maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just extremely lucky. Who knows? But for me personally, I never dealt with racism not once in my life. And I've been around more people than black people would like to be around. Let's just keep that real. Sadly, I can't go art school for personal reasons. Instead, I'm self-taught. Self-taught is good too. You don't really need to go to art school. You don't. And that's just facts. Said Don J, I hear you. Outside of goofies making jokes here and there, middle school BS. Thank you. Real racism? No, I never dealt with real racism before. Matter of fact, I think I got white privilege. Like, and I used to joke about this shit all the time because look, listen, me talking to black people around me and shit, they would look at my life path, right? Like, and they'll be like, yo, Jay just begins to, like, and I'll just joke every now and then and be like, well, I guess I got white privilege. And then we all just laugh and shit, right? But they actually believe I mean that. I don't mean that because I don't believe it exists. I believe if you just do what you do and you don't feel insecure about anything, you just go out here, live your life, do what you do, and don't feel like everybody's out to get you and you don't have that energy, you're going to live a good life. But to always be a victim and to think you're a victim is somebody fucking with you because you're black, I can't vibe with that. Because that's not my life. I don't think like that. And it's stressful. I don't want to think what people are thinking about me every fucking time. I don't care. So that early character sketch strip all the way just added a line. That's my drawing. Sue, you're funny.
都是耳熟能详的，每个角色都有其
Oh
标
my
志性的
God
动作和性格特征，他们背后的历史与故事往往比我们的年纪
Yeah,
还要
because I'm
多。
black, man. Fuck the
我们要
fuck.
在
I
分类
can't stand that
环节
shit,
强调这一
man.
点，突出角色的英雄气质和 IP 形象，并把这些延续到下一个环节。
我们一般拿到分镜稿之后，就要开始跟导演进行密切的沟通了。我们会梳理角
Advanced
色的
concept is
性格。
hey, listen. For those who want to know why my name is Jay the Concept, this is what I was going to school for. Why do you think my name has concept in the fucking name? I was going to be an advanced concept designer. A concept artist, yes. That's why my name is Jay the Concept. For people who want to fucking know and think it's an ego thing. It's not about, oh, because I think I'm the concept to every fuck. No, it's because my art path, it's a spin on the art title. What she is right now is what I will be in the industry. But I chose to do the freelance route. That's it. It's as simple as that.
密切的沟通了，我们会梳理角色的性格、故事背景，包括每个镜头想要表达的情绪和内容，这也方便我们后续针对全片的整体视觉风格制定匹配的色板。我们制定的色板在体现全片色彩变化的同时，还要作为下游环节的一个光照指导的参考。
That's cool as hell.
在
Yeah,
以往的
yeah.
一些项目中呢，我们通常会遵循写实的灯光渲染原则，但是在项目初期推进色板的过程中，我们发现这种写实的光照反而会削弱了角色的动漫感和平面感。那么我们开始思考，怎样才能在避免违和感的前提下，既能保留住角色的动漫特质，又不会让观众觉得脱离画面。经过不断的推翻和尝试，我们决定首先。
She does all this herself. So all the backgrounds that y'all see in the games where y'all first turn on the game, like the background to the Dracula thing, she drew that herself, came up with the lighting. That's what concept illustrators do. We come up with the mood, we come up with the scenery, all that stuff. And the 3D modelers base everything off of what we do. We're the concept of the entire thing. And everything falls into place after we come up with that. I used to do this back in the day all the time. This was my thing until I got interested in doing character design. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm a freelancer. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So I did that instead. But I can always go back and do this. That's a no-brainer. I got experience in this field to do that.
先尽量保留住角色的固有色彩，然后通过颜色来表现光照对角色的影响，从而减弱实际光照的直接影响。同时，我们利用角色的变光颜色与场景进行交互，并通过场景的细节设计来提升层次感。
Absolutely.
这样做可以使画面变得简单明快，而且更能突出角色的剪影。最终，我们在2维与3维之间找到了一个平衡点。
我们在概念设计中
Never dealt with racism either, but my family tried to make me feel like, try to make me like them as very different and have a spectrum of interest. No, don't listen to that shit, man. Don't listen to that at all. So Jay, like, I hear white people like mayonnaise. Is this true? I like white people. Shit, my ass like mayonnaise. I like different types too. This 100% is not serious, or is it? I think it's just a stereotype. I think it is. I know white people who don't like mayonnaise. But I do not like a burger without mayonnaise on it. I have to have mayonnaise on it, and I have to have mayonnaise on sandwiches. When it comes to like sandwich spread and you know, like meat, deli meats and shit like that, I'm a mayonnaise person. I have to have it. And I know black people who stand by that shit. I don't know how that became a white thing. Maybe it's just the color. I don't know.
呢，依然保持平面化和动漫感来体现视觉风格。希望呢，能通过夸张的线条和大胆的色彩来传达画面情感。表现手法中呢，加入了很多线条笔触，不仅能让角色显得更加松弛灵动， 而且呢，能使整个画面看起来更加。
I love how they do the drawings, man.
角色的动作往往以夸张的姿态和张力呈现，仿佛
Exaggerated pose as if frozen in a moment. That's how you're supposed to think about it. See, these guys know what they're doing. These guys know what the fuck they're talking about and what they're doing. I love this shit. They're speaking like artists.
让观众感受到强烈的角色本身的动感和戏剧性，同时背景也使用了类似漫画分层效果，以此来增强视觉深度，使整个画面更具层次感。
例如我们在片头动画中每个场景的画面表现
Nerdy white kids love that shit, especially with a spoon. That's crazy.
相关联的，而且都是要由2D 绘制的手法进行，这就会导致产生了大量的2维制作量，再加上需要整体的风格。
She did all this. She drew all this. She drew all this with the mood and everything. She did this. And then he's reviewing it because he's in another department that has to work on this scene, probably within the 3D space. This is how this shit works.
保持高度一致，这也算是相当折磨的一段
Yeah, look at all these layers, bro. See, listen, I know exactly what she did right here. See, she doing multiplier. She doing what's the name? A couple layers when it comes to masking and stuff too. These red layers are literally mask layers. So I know what she's doing when it comes to this up here too, bro. I know. Listen, she probably has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 group layers. She got group layers 2 right there, group layers right there, group layers. All these are folders. So these are all done. So, now I get it. Listen, let me nerd out for a second, all right? Most of the shit that she did right here, the reason why you're seeing all these group layers is because most of the shit is separate. When you turn on Marvel Rivals, right, you will see a lot of, I would say, images move like it's on a layer, right? Yeah, what the fan art knows exactly what I'm talking about. Absolutely. That's 100% what she did, because Marvel Rival shit moves because it's separate. You know, like as a PNG, but it's just layered differently. So she had to do this picture layered and everything is separate in order for her to have the birds moving, in order for her to have the, some flags on the buildings flying in the air, stars moving, the lighting changing, whatever the fuck like that, right? These are all done in these layers right here. I love this shit.
还有9头蛇的那段镜头，相机需要从地表的冰面完美的切换到地底的9头蛇冰宫基地。最简单的办法肯定是用黑幕转场去切这个镜头。
Absolutely.
但因为导演他一直想做一个一镜到底的效果，所以我们对一种切换的模式也讨论了好几个方案。最终就是大家所看到的，用扇叶来做一个场景的转换，这样既可以更好的衔接上不同的场景，也可以使观众更好的理解。
希望大家在体验游戏或者观看动画的时候，能够感受到我们的创作激情。如果有的话，一定要隔着屏幕。
You not only need Photoshop to do what she do, you need a ridiculous machine, because you saw how many layers she has. Listen, layers in Photoshop, especially when you're animating, you have to have a beast of a machine for you to do what she just did, because it's not just a static scene, it's movement in it. And they're all grouped, because every one of those groups is meant to be separate so she can send it to the animators. Or she probably do it herself, to where she just animate those little small features. You have to have a beast of a machine. So yeah, it is expensive to do what she's doing. It is. It's not cheap. You can't do that with your PC. Not even mine, I don't think. I don't think I can even do it with mine because I got games on mine. He said Jay better chill before he laid up with a Chinese shawty out in Hong Kong drawing bangers for NetEase. Hey, listen, we're not gonna say nothing, all right?
告诉我们会为此继续努力，不负期待的继续创造属于你的争锋世界。
Peace out with the fan art. Appreciate it, man.
大家发现了我们的视频和游戏中的特效呢，有很强的关联性，但又有所不同。
Yes, Sue, that's exactly what it does. It creates an illusion of 3D. That's what it does.
我们在以往的游戏和动画中呢，经常会出现3维特效，不宜控制造型变化。
Fucking beautiful.
2维特效呢，不宜体现空间造型层次的问题。为了能更好的呈现我们的动视漫画风格，让画面中的特效、动态造型能更加突出可控。主体特效部分呢，我们最终选择了2维逐帧绘制的制作方式。
Listen, let me put it like this: nobody cares about the race of a character if they're cool looking, if they're fun, or they don't push any fucking gender ideologies. Nobody gives a shit on how a character looks. They just don't want to feel like they're being force-fed or being preached at. How about that? It's that fucking simple. And most people know this. This is not, listen, this is a common sense thing. They're making it difficult now because they have a culture war agenda going on. That's all this is. They have to, come on now, bro. Like, normal people know this shit. Nobody gives a fuck. You think people are bitching about Storm calling this game woke in Marvel Rivals? You think they're going to bitch about Blade being in the game and he's black? Like in Marvel at all? Are you going to see anybody calling this game woke because Blade, Storm, what's the other black character? Black Panther. There's a couple others too. There's not going to be not one person that's going to be like, yeah, this game is woke because they had to add them. No, you know this game has no agenda. So that's the reason why you just look at this shit and be like, yep, I'm just going to accept it. It's cool. It's dope. Nobody gives a fuck about your color. Nobody cares. It's how it's done. I hate when people do that shit, man. They make shit more difficult than what it is. He said, like, going to work soon. I'll watch the rest when I get home. Have an awesome stream. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming by. I keep forgetting different time zones, bro.
If you love binge watching and you hate being interrupted by ads, you need Pi. It's a free browser extension that blocks ads on your favorite sites. You just install it once.
I see you choosing the hard.
我们也在传统2维特效的基础上做了一点点改变，在保持2维特效造型感的同时，加强了远近的空间层次和环境对它的影响，使其达成一种画面上的平衡，不会感觉过于生硬。3维和2维在这个平。
Say facts. I don't care if Miles Morales becomes the Wolverine. Just make him cool and make sense. Thank you. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. He said, "Look at me, all art culture now. Picasso, step aside. I'm taking over." Sue, I'm telling you, keep on watching.
平衡点相遇碰撞，形成了我们在视频中呈现出的特效风格。为了使画面更具有视觉张力，我们加入了一些独特的表现方式。 比如大量的插帧、黑白闪、风格化运动模糊、定制化风格边缘光。
Gotta love this art style, man.
每一个角度，我们都会设计一张边光定稿，这是为了确保2维原画在绘制过程中保持设计的美感和统一。
Oh, Marathon had this shit.
在设计。
Hey, listen, they're not gonna do that shit because they're part of who? Microsoft. They're not gonna do that. And Microsoft's main goal, they said it. Listen, I made a video not too long ago. I'm not going to go too definite to this, you know, because like it's getting close to the end of the stream. But the thing is, though, Marvel has a fucking checklist on how you're supposed to create characters when it comes to their games in the future, right? They specifically says that they want you to be sensitive to how women are being designed. They said this. So it's not me making it up. It's not me because I'm trying to be like, you know, trying to find anything woke in the game. I can literally show you the video that I've done to where I showed it. The words coming out of their mouth, they said this. What do you think is going to happen to a Microsoft game that has that type of formula? You're not allowed to create good-looking characters. It's not going to happen. It's not me wanting it to be that way. It's just the truth.
稿阶段画面就有了很高的完成度。当然
You said Jay download Pi? I don't want to download Pi. I don't like Pi. Fuck Pi.
而是要转换成2维摄入设计稿后，再进行逐帧的绘制。
What software are they using? They're using Adobe.
在项目中经历的困难与挑战吧。最大的挑战呢，常常来自于创意、落地可行性与制作周期三者之间的平衡。
Y'all got plenty of time, bro.
元素上要足够吸引观众，同时在技术上也要能实现这些效果。
在这短短几秒的画面内容上，不仅要充分考虑所有故事内容表达是否清晰，还要考虑构图的设计、色彩的运用是否可以增强叙事效果，引起大家情感上的共鸣。最重要的是，最终的画面呈现。
Why can't American studios do shit this flashy and do shit this artistic? Why not? I'm pissed that we can't, that nobody in America is doing shit like this. Why not? I'm pissed. And this is an American-made IP. This is actually embarrassing. This is really fucking embarrassing that China is showing more respect for Marvel's characters than we do. That is fucking embarrassing. I don't want that to happen. I want it to stay here. But if China is doing it, what the fuck can I say? They're showing way more respect. That's crazy. Stan Lee would have fought over his face loving this
所有
shit.
这些美术制作都需要时间来反复修改和完善，但在项目的特定阶段，时间总是有限的。我们所需要做的，就是在有限的时间内，极大程度的保持我们的创意想法，然后全力以赴。
好了，今天的分享就到这里了。希望这期内容呢，能给你带来一些新的灵感和收获。如果你喜欢这期视频，欢迎在评论区告诉我们。感谢大家的观看和支持，我是 Dino， 我们下期再见，拜拜。
Y'all kill it every fucking time, bro. Y'all kill it every fucking time. I love those guys, man. I love it. I fucking love it for real. Why did I make it go full screen? Fuck you. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I love that shit. I love it. And I hate the fact that that is the case. Because I'm an American first type person. And listen, if you're from any country, you should be your country first. You should be. There's nothing wrong with saying you're pro your country. 100%. These are our IPs. Why the hell can we not do this with our own fucking IPs? Why not? It's embarrassing, man. It's stupid. Neo, I appreciate it too, bro. He said before you shut down, look up reciprocate clap. Okay. Say less. Say less. Hold up a second. That's a weird name, bruh. Are you trying to get me banned too? I don't see nothing popping up, so this tells me immediately that I'm on some shit that I shouldn't be on right now. Wait, hold on a sec, man. What you trying to have me do, bro? Wait, yo, Jay, there's a mod on Nexus that restores male and female. Okay, I'm downloading it then. Rice Pirate Clap. Watch the first one. Why am I watching this one? Okay, let me do it.
I saw his body on the ground covered in blood.
I don't care.
I checked his pulse. There was nothing.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, for all you lazy American people, it's about time you learn to speak the Chinese. So I keep it very simple for you. Number one, most important when speaking the Chinese, tone. You must remember the tone when speaking the Chinese. There are 4 major tones.
Sue, close your ears.
Tone number 1, stay on the same level of sound. Like when people die at hospital. Beep, you know? For example, ma, la, ku, ko. Tone number 2, only go up like horny American man ding dong. For example, qiu, you, tong.
It is actually very informative though.
Go down and up like dead body in river. Like this. Ni hao.
To.
And 4th tone just go down like your mama. Sound like this. Pa. Mu. Lo. There is a 5 tone too. He is a neutral. Sound like 1 tone but shorter. 吃饱了. 你是白给吗? Now, one word sounds the same to lazy American, but tone make it different. For example, ma is not just ma like you say.
Okay.
Hey ma, bring me hamburger and American French fry. For us,
yeah, bring me burger.
Say it means different word.
Interesting.
Ma.
So is that real? Wait, hold up a second. Is that y'all can't talk about English? Y'all can't talk about English. Y'all can't. I'm sorry. Listen. There is no way in hell. That's why. Listen. There is no fucking way that you saying it that many just for the tone. Is this accurate? This can't be accurate for real. This can't be. Y'all can't talk about English. Most people who don't get English, they say that English is difficult because we got words that mean the same but sound the same, right? This is literally the same thing.
in one phrase, it sounds like this.
That's crazy.
你敢骂我妈的妈吗? Now be careful what you say. 你敢骂 is not 你干嘛.
Oh yeah, you Korean. I forgot. My bad, Sue. You Korean and Japanese, right? Yeah. Hey, listen, Sue. Did I just do the whole No, I did not. Listen. Mine just did a whole all black people look the same shit to Sue. Just because it's Chinese, I just assumed that Sue would know how to fucking speak it. Oh my God, Sue, I told you we are racist at the end of the day. We all are.
Okay, that is all for lesson 1. The 5 tone. Use your lazy American head
Oh my God.
the Chinese.
This is a very informative video. I like this shit. Because it's funny, but it's with a purpose though. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting. I kind of like that though. I do. I'm actually gonna binge watch that though. Words and characters. Bro, I actually want to learn from this guy. I do. I 100% want to learn from this guy. I like when people make shit entertaining though.
Learn Chinese with great Chinese TV shows.
Bro, YouTube is fucking weird. How the hell would you give me an ad designated to this shit? Why would you give me an ad designated to this shit?
Okay, everybody on time back now for learning the Chinese. So put down your milkshake ice creams. It's the time to learn to speak the Chinese.
Put it down!
Lesson number 2. Word and character.
Yeah.
Chinese have the many words in the vocabulary. Each character is a word, and some word is a many word in one word. For example, 火车
火车
电
电
脑
脑
电脑
电脑 冰
箱 冰箱
We
reiterate that it's a stupid nonsense. Who make this word?
Seriously.
Oh, no, it's America.
No, seriously, he's spitting real shit right here. How the fuck did you come up with this word? Refrigerator. As a thing that you don't even have to, you didn't even have to come up with this word. You didn't have to. Why the fuck would you?
No, it's America, USA. It is also important for you to know some good word together mean a very bad word.
Okay.
For example, 白
White, 白 吃
白痴
白痴
三
That means idiot. 三八
笨蛋
笨蛋
You a dumb egg.
You 笨蛋 I'm gonna start saying that shit.
Chinese is a phonetic word, so no literal meaning. It's just for sound to help us remember. For example, 三明治 It's a sandwich.
What?
可口可乐
Coconut.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
饱 That's a hamburger. Speaking of hamburger, it's a bit of whole meaning. I'm sure you're very hungry, America. So this is finish of lesson 2, word and character. Now use your lazy American head and learn to speak the Chinese.
Absolutely. I love this shit, man. Bro, I love this shit. This shit is actually, bro, listen, if my teacher literally was this entertaining, I would learn every language possible very quickly. Very fast. All you gotta do is put humor in it for me, bro. I have a very short attention span. I do. So in order for me to get stuff, it has to be entertaining though. I can't just listen to stuff and it just be boring, slow, dry, bullshit. No, you gotta make it fun for me, man. You have to make it fun. And it has to be somewhat offensive. Because I have a bad sense of humor. I have a very dark sense of humor though. I do. Like I'm very racist. Jay practicing for weird. NetEase gives him that green light. Facts.
Okay, USA, it's time to close your big stupid mouth and open your big America stupid eye. It's time to learn the Chinese. Lesson number 3, the Chinese picogram. Pictogram. The Chinese language.
Did he give up? Did he just give up? This dude bro, he was trying to pronounce that word and then he just fucking gave up.
Lesson number 3, the Chinese picogram. Pictogram. In the Chinese language, the word in the writing is a character. In the some character is a pictogram.
Oh shit!
Pictogram. Is a character that come from the picture drawing. Now this make a Chinese so easy, like a meta portion of America SAT. Okay.
Okay.
For
All right.
example, Coal. It's a mouth. Look just like the mouth. It's a wide open, like you eat a hamburger pizza.
Yep.
Sun. It's a mountain. You see, every mountain in the world look just like this. So simple, okay? Like this one. Long. It's a dragon. You big America eye. How you know see? It's an easy peasy Japanese silver. Okay, enough example. Now we play review fun time game.
Okay.
Guess what this is?
I don't know.
Wrong. It's a person.
Okay.
Now guess. Wrong. It's mean big. Now you know person and big. So what this one? No, wrong. It's a sky. How you know this sky? It's right there. Like you know even try. 懒鬼啊. Okay. I give her last one. This a bonus round.
Hey, baby, you set yourself up for that. You know, listen, people who speak an original language know for a fact when somebody use Google Translate. They gonna know immediately. They gonna be like, yep, that was Google Translate, because they don't translate it well at all. They translate some of it well, but it doesn't sound like a human would actually do it.
Okay, what is this?
So like, hold up a second.
开玩笑 This is not even a tiny. This is a Naruto. 哎呀 Total score B-. You fail.
Nah, this is actually good videos, man. What is this video, bro? Oh my god. Bro, he needs to have an entire thing. This guy needs to have an entire thing of just coming up with courses for people to learn from him, bro. For real. I would literally watch this shit to learn any language. NeoWare, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Oh my god, he said like, I just joined in and it appears Jay is about to be an honorary Chinese. Facts. I'm not that good though, 'cause I'm still gonna be pronouncing shit like terrible. That shit is crazy. That shit is funny as hell. Where the rice feels at. Oh my god, bro. Well, I guess I got somewhat far, a little bit, but bro, Thursday is gonna be us just diving through the internet. We might play Oblivion. We might play Marvel Rivals. We might play 2 games actually. Who knows? But Thursday, I'm just gonna treat Thursday as an up in the air stream. It's just we just gonna do random stuff. But I want to do this before I get off because I'm gonna pause it right quick too, because I want to say something. I really want to get something set up to where I get to invite people to have disagreement days with me. And I kind of want to make that Thursdays too as well. So if anybody want to join and have an issue and join the talk, I'm putting out I'm putting out an invitation right now. Anybody who disagree with me on anything, I want to set up Thursdays so that y'all can come by while I'm doing my bullshit on Thursdays, because that's just the up in the air stream, so that people can join to talk shit and who disagree. So I want to know how to do that. How the fuck do I, because listen, I'm a boomer, all right? Is it Streamlabs or something that I have to do? Is that what it is? And then I give them a Discord link and then they join that? Am I tripping? Hell yeah, I'm putting the bounty on myself, because listen, I actually believe in what I'm saying though. I don't just say shit for no reason. I'm not a grifter. I'm not trying to do things for shit, for people, for money, whatever the fuck, right? But I actually want to know how to do this specifically. Yeah. So I think it's StreamYards. Okay, hold up a second. Let me see if I can do this shit. Let me see if I can do this. I want to do this on stream right now so I can set this shit up so that all the people bitching about me on social media can show up and pull up, and I could pull them up so they can, have they light in the sun. I want everybody who has a problem with me to show up though. I do. Like I'll basically talk to all of them at the same time. I don't care. But I want to do this shit before I get off because I don't know how to do this myself. So I want to set this up. So you said StreamYards. No, that's wait. Yeah, StreamYards. Is it just StreamYard? This is it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Jay, please invite that bitch that loves off of midnight, that corny black dude. Bro, I want to invite all of them. Matter of fact, I'll put it on my post on YouTube to where everybody who I know follows me can see it. So this is not gonna be a secret. This is gonna be something that, listen, I showed you the messaging that I do with these people. They are cowards. They will never show up. So I must send a formal invitation to people. All right. I think this will be entertaining. I think this will be cool to give them spotlights, you know, moments in the sun or whatever the fuck like that. And we can just talk. It's cool. Charles is going to be thinking I'm smoking that JPEG when realistically it's probably going to be our silence is our protest. Man. You came out in the stream from Andy Pants Gaming for like 2 minutes. He was agreeing with you about shadows, I think. Was he? He was streaming me? You see what I mean, dog? Listen, like I said, I didn't even know people watched me at all. I didn't know that. Like, I'm actually confused. But that's cool, I guess. They better start inviting Concord artists. It's about to be entertaining. Nah, facts, bro. Listen, I'm about to start having people guest star on my shit. And I'm gonna try to see how I can do this more frequently. But we'll see. I think this is it, right? Is it just StreamYard? Get that out of here. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, that's a. Oh, okay, cool. Then I think I seen them then. Okay. Well, I'm about to do this on my spare time, but for right now, I'm about to hop off. You guys have a good rest of y'all day. Thursday, we're gonna have this shit set up by that time because I'm going to be setting this up by Thursday, and I'm gonna send out an APB out on people who want to come by and have a disagreement and actually talk about shit besides being pussies and hiding. So hopefully people join. I can't wait for that. I think that shit gonna be fun. But it's time to shut some of these people up. I'm getting tired of just doing this, you know, just make a video. People make a video about me, but they don't want to come on when I say, hey, pull up. I'm tired of this shit. I want to give them a formal invitation. I want to make it easy. Okay? So you guys have a good rest of y'all day. See y'all on Thursday. And this is about to be fucking fun. Peace out, people.
My ass kisses.